Taiwan has been always independent since long time, and many decades. So the good and smart Chinese government would not risk their reputation and moral to invade the little island. It's not much of interest to China anyway. That's what I'm thinking. There's not much the Chinese can gain of invading little Taiwan. They are doing well by themselves alone, and they do not ask anything from the Chinese government. They have been independent and take care of themselves, and they never made any trouble for China. Police are also human. They have family, remember. They have children, they have wives, they have parents. They know what it is like to be a human.
Yes, Master.
So if any police did something wrong, it's just individual, okay? Single cases. I really pray that our world will get better and better for everyone to live on this planet, to enjoy such a short time of our lifespan, of whatever God has given to us or is giving to us, instead of fighting with each other for any reason whatsoever. Fighting is never good. There's always some loss by one side or another. It's never good. Whomever you doing something to, just imagine it's you, or imagine even you're not doing anything directly but indirectly, like eating meat, so that all the animals in the factory had to suffer so much, suffer in anguish, sorrow, without being able to utter any cry for help. Imagine if it's you, then you know what to do. They just tell me to keep safe, stay, don't move, and many animals keep coming, all kind of species, even one species, different animals. Yesterday, a very little one is a little frog as big as my thumb, yeah? Trying to make himself, known by my attention and tell me. The Americans as a whole, they also donate a lot to different countries, yeah? Yes. Their own poor people in different countries. Of course, they cannot do everything, the world is big. But they donate a lot. I think Americans are the biggest donators in the world. You have to look at the bigger picture, like peace. Oh, I love that, okay? I ask all the government and president of the world, as a world citizen, to do two things only. Be vegan, make peace, yeah?
Yes, Master.
Well, at least he does one. At least he gave me one of my requests, huh? Make peace, and it's successful, yeah?
Yes.
And for that, we have to give him some credit, okay? He prayed for peace.
Yes.
That's what I know inside, okay?
Wow.
Heaven told me that he prayed for peace.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
Amazing.
You cannot cheat God.
Yes,
You cannot blind heaven. So they know. Yeah.
Wow.
Anyway, peace is the most precious thing that any president can give to his country and the world. For example, his cook, his chef, in the White House, anytime he needs a meal, they immediately bring. They might not be sick, but they touch those frozen meat and fish and stuff like that, which are still virus-laden. The scientists have been researching and found that the virus still survives after 3 weeks. But if they continue doing more research properly, they will see that they survive even longer on frozen meat or fish or whatever, frozen.
Please keep watching to find out more.
Supreme Master Ching Hai's lectures are not a complete meditation instruction. Please do not try alone. For free of charge guidance, please visit godsdirectcontact.org or contact any of our centers near you.
Hello, Master. Hello, Master.
Hi, handsome. How are you guys?
Good. Thank you, Master.
Yeah, I have to talk to you sometimes. Yeah.
Thank you, Master.
Yeah, I miss you guys, yeah.
Master.
A little bit sometimes, yeah. Thinking of how you work very hard and how you try your best, you know, to help me, to help the world. Yeah. Thinking like that, I miss you.
Thank you, Master. Thank you, Master. We miss you.
Yeah, I think you guys are awesome. No matter what reason you came, they're just catalyst, okay? Truly, your soul must have wanted to help the world.
Yes, Master.
Even if you don't know it, even if you think you came just, don't know, whatever reason. Sometimes we don't even know why we're doing what, right? Okay. Yeah. So what's up?
How are you, Master?
I'm good. I mean, as good as it gets. I mean, I'm very fortunate. Always, yes.
Yes, Master.
Yeah, for whatever circumstance, I'm always thinking I'm fortunate. Yes?
Yes, Master.
Because everything happened for some reason, and good or bad, oh no, we're not here long anyway, right? We won't be long in the world. We will go back home.
Yes, yes, Master.
So any garbage on the road or any left wallet on the road, we return anyway
Yes, Master.
to the world, okay. So, anything I can do for you, make you happy? Anything more I can do?
We have some questions, Master.
Ah, you do?
Yes, Master.
Yeah. I reckon, because long time we haven't talked, right? Yes.
Yes, Master.
I heard that you organize like a page or like a space, so everybody has question can how you say, deposit there, and then everybody knows, right?
Yes.
Yes, Master.
That's good. Before we started, I forget. I want to tell the girls, you know, in the center there, that they should buy some bed or sofa, okay? Yes. Because winter is coming, they should not always sleep on the floor, okay, huh?
Yes,
Yes,
Master.
Master.
Buddha was in India. That's a hot country, okay?
Yes.
Even winter there is not as cold, okay?
Yes, Master.
But where you are is not just cold, but damp, okay? Damp. You know, this is for the girls, okay? Yes. For you guys also, but I think you guys are set, right?
Yes, Master.
For the girls who has no sofa and no bed, just get some, okay? Yeah. One each, okay? So when it's winter, you can have more comfortable and warm place to lay down, okay?
Yes, Master.
If you lay down. If you don't lay down, even you should sit on the higher, higher setting, because it's the air from near the floor is colder and damp, okay, huh?
Yes, Master.
It's not good in the long run, okay?
Understand.
Yeah, maybe that's why the Buddha say only men should be monks, because it's ascetic, you know.
Yes.
Yeah, it's not because the Buddha don't want like in one of the precepts for the for those who came in for like some days for you know, practice meditation in the presence of the Buddha. I say no large and high bed, okay.
Yes.
But that is because they don't have enough space. Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, Master.
And they should just, they be there for a while only, you know? Yeah. Also, India is warm, yeah, okay?
Yes, Master.
But he allows, you know, like, they call it, how to say, hanging bed. You know, there's what we call hammock nowadays.
Yeah,
Yes,
Master.
Master.
You see? So you can hang on the tree and lay down.
Yes, Master.
But in your office, I imagine all the hammock hanging everywhere. And you sit on one side and put your computer and all this, you know, incredible equipment on the hammock. I don't know how. So, okay, so the girls can do that, okay? Can also buy a hammock to relax sometimes if we have a few minutes, okay?
Yes, Master.
I tell you what, I also have one hammock, but I never thought I had any chance at all. Yeah?
Yeah.
And it's only good for summer. Winter is kind of cold if you hang a hammock, okay? Or it depends if you buy a thick hammock, like with a paddy, yeah, or thick kind of material, then it won't be too cold. But if the normal hammock, like a net, yeah, it's quite cold. It's quite cold. Yeah, okay. It's good for summer. I tried that before.
Yes.
Before, when the mosquito invade my privacy. Before, I don't know what mosquito is, and now they make themselves known. Yeah. The more disciples, the more mosquito love me. Yeah. I think it hangs together in that. So tell the girls that, okay, for me.
Yes, Master.
If you send them this conference, then you're recording, right?
Yes, Master.
Yeah, always do that. In case somebody misunderstand or something, can listen again, huh? Okay?
Yes, Master.
Now, you have some question, yeah? Just 1 minute if I have forgotten anything else, yes. Tell them to sleep on the higher platform, higher rising kind of surface, okay?
Yes, Master.
At least about 15 centimeter or 10 centimeter is fine. 20, okay, huh?
Yes, Master.
15, 20 is good, yeah? Don't have to be very high. In case you meditate too well, you fall off. I'm not worried about your head. I worry about the floor. Oh, I'm just joking. I worry about you, you know, right?
Yes, Master. Thank you.
They say you have a hard head, but not that hard. I mean, you try your best. I mean, you're already doing something. Everybody's doing the best, you know? Yeah. We do have some how you say, defect, but it's not your fault. It's already implanted there before you're born, yeah?
Yes, Master.
Also DNA or background, education, habit, you know? That's difficult also for everyone, hey? Okay?
Yes, Master.
But I do appreciate your sincerity in your work, and God bless you.
Thank you, Master.
God bless you all the time. Yeah, God protect you in your work. Yeah. Be careful, because when you're doing the work for Master, the Maya, you know, whatever left over, they will, you know, trying to make trouble. So you have to discern what is your intention and what is, how you say, infused into your head. Like somebody tried to put some idea into your mind,
Yes, Master.
which wasn't there, and it's not it's not your original ideal. Okay, huh?
Yes.
All right. Now you can ask your question, please.
Yes, Master. In August, one of the highest-ranking U.S. officials to visit Taiwan or Formosa in decades met with business leaders and government officials, including the President of Taiwan. China denounced this meeting. During and since this visit, China has carried out military exercises and has flown numerous warplanes crossing Taiwan's airspace over the Taiwan Strait. Last month, China has also carried out missile tests in the South China Sea. Master, should Taiwan worry? Will China make war with Taiwan?
Oh, maybe they just do their military exercise. Just like many countries, they do that. Now and then they have to test their own army equipment, or the trained personnel, trained soldiers, just to be ready, you know, in case. Just like Switzerland, even though they are neutral country and they don't want a war with anybody, and they also never have any war made with them, but they always train their soldiers, you know, the staying-home soldiers. So everybody is ready anytime, just like a reserved army, yeah. Because I don't believe that the government of China, under the good leadership of President Xi Jinping, would want to start any aggression. What for? Because President Xi is a faithful Buddhist, and he even taught his people to adhere to Buddhism. He said that China is originally believing in Buddhism anyway, so we should continue this tradition. And the Buddhist teaching never advocates war. That's why I said to you before, when I read some stories to you guys, I say, I like Buddhism because it's peaceful. Yeah, it teaches peaceful. Ever since the Buddha was alive and preaching to his disciples and followers in India up to now, the Buddhist people hardly ever heard them making war anywhere or incite any war or provoke any war with anyone. That's what I like about Buddhism. And the presidency, he knows all that. So I don't think he would instigate a war. And the Taiwanese don't give them any good reason to do that. The Taiwanese people are peace-loving, generous and kind, and just very content with their life. And they never want anything much. Yeah, they just happy with what they have. Huh? Yeah, very peaceful people, quiet, gentle. There's no good reason, for the Chinese government to make war with Taiwan. Even if the government officials or high-position officials came to Taiwan, that's not Taiwanese fault. They wanted to come. The Taiwanese people, they just welcome them. They're very hospitable people. They welcome 1,000 Chinese to Taiwan every day. You know that.
Yes, Master.
And I always say that. Yeah, they're very welcome, very generous people. So the government also cannot refuse if any of the diplomat or envoy from any country to come to visit their homeland. Any countries, envoy, not just Americans. Of course, they want to also expand their diplomat relationship to all, So it's not Taiwan's fault that they visit Taiwanese country. The presidency is a very smart man, very serious, and he's upright person. I feel that way. So he would never want to damage his own reputation as well as his moral standard and the principle that he upholds as a Buddhist. To wage war, just to take over a small island. Because China, they has a big land already. Yeah. They wouldn't want to take any other little small island anywhere.
Yes,
Yes,
Master.
Master.
But China is taking control of Hong Kong, Master. So shouldn't we worry about a similar situation in Taiwan?
Hong Kong. Well, that's another story. You see, Hong Kong is so-called special administrative region. And it used to belong to China. So now it's returned by the British government after over, many decades of lease, more than 90 years, something, yes. So also the young Hong Kong people kind of also gave China an excuse to do so by being so restless for many months and causing a lot of trouble for normal people. Business going down and people scared to go to invest in Hong Kong and all that. I'm not saying the young people in Hong Kong did not have the right to demand things, but to keep on going like that and, you give an excuse to the Chinese government to interfere, to intervene. Because if the Hong Kong government asked them to intervene, then they would intervene.
Yes, Master.
But Taiwan is different, because Taiwan has been independent ever since a long time already, yeah. So the Hong Kong is different story, Hong Kong also belongs to China, officially. And also the Hong Kong young people, very enthusiastic and very patriotic and also worried too much about some law that might make them feel threatened, their freedom. That's why they have been demonstrating for many months and, it caused a lot of suffering for business and normal people, yeah. But Taiwan's different. Taiwan has been always independent since long time, and many decades. So the good and smart Chinese government would not risk their reputation and moral to invade the little island. It's not much of interest to China anyway. That's what I'm thinking. There's not much the Chinese can gain by invading little Taiwan. They are doing well by themselves alone and they do not ask anything from the Chinese government. They have been independent and take care of themselves, and they never made any trouble for China. So I don't think the Chinese would want to make war or harm them in any way. I think Taiwanese people should not worry too much and should not do anything provocative or make an excuse for the Chinese government to cause some uncomfortable conflict, against their own will. Because if they invade Taiwan, make war with Taiwan, then 23 million souls of Taiwanese people will lament, will suffer, and thus they will pray to heaven and earth and curse the Chinese government and the leaders, and also the Chinese people from mainland who has been drafted into army will also have injury and die, and both sides will have to suffer some loss of any kind. And the people in China have enjoyed peace for a long, long time under the good government of China. They're not used to warlike energy and atmosphere, and when they see blood flowing and the brothers and sisters killing each other like that, they will also not feel well. They will not sit well with the government, and they will not also think good of the government, and they might pray heaven and earth also to do something to stop the war, and then because of that, heavens will intervene and will make trouble for the leaders or for the Chinese government. According to Buddhist teaching of karma or the Christian doctrine saying, as you sow, so shall you reap. And never do to others what you don't want to be done to yourself. And because of the terrifying situation of the war, and the suffering, the blood flowing of their own people. So in the long run, whoever make war will have to pay the price of burning hell. This is not escapable. And all this energy will be brewing before that, and during the war, and after the war. And that will make the war leaders sick or encounter misfortune of great magnitude, and will be falling in many different ways, even though they might win in the beginning. War is never a recommendation for any conflict. And the government of China, they know very well all this. So I don't think they will try to harm the Taiwanese in any way. Just my humble opinion and analyzed. Because the Chinese people, they're very smart. The government, you see, they govern, oh my God, billions of people, and all are peaceful, and they are develop. They're top in the world. So they must be very smart. I don't think they risk anything more than, unreasonable, just to take over a little island like Taiwan, which is not interest to them, which they could do without. Because Taiwanese people are peaceful. They're not doing any harm to anybody. They try to help as much as they can in their capacity. Therefore, the Taiwanese people have very much merit in the eyes of heavens. So whoever harm them would make trouble for themselves by shooting themselves in the toe. And I don't think any smart government so powerful like Chinese government would try to make war with a little Taiwanese, island. For what? They don't even need land. They don't even need Taiwan. All this time, they never needed Taiwan, so they won't ever need it. Because if they are Buddhists, they know the law of karma. As you sow, so shall you reap. Whatever you do to others will come back to you, sooner or later. If not in this life, then after you die, you will go to hell, suffer no end. Because killing humans, then they will go to hell for sure. All the Buddhists know that. And even non-Buddhists, the Chinese people, not all of them are Buddhists, but the governments, they know. The government under His Excellency President Xi knows, because the president is the one who taught people to adhere to Buddhism. Their traditional religion since also a long, long time. since the Buddha's time, since Xuanzang, great master, went to India to try to copy the Buddhist sutra and bring back to China. That's how we have many Buddhist scriptures due to the Chinese translation from Sanskrit. Otherwise, we wouldn't be able to know much about Buddhism, thanks to the Chinese. So it is their traditional religious belief. But anyway, the Chinese, they are liberal. They have many other also older religions like Taoism, Confucianism, etc., which all preach peace and harmony and kindness to all beings and toward each other as humans. They even have a saying saying that the net of heaven is immensely huge and look free, but even one tiny feather cannot fall through. So not just the Buddhist people know the consequences of killing, but the Chinese people, they are very wise. They know all this wisdom because they are very old country and old tradition, very ancient culture. So especially His Excellency, the President Xi of China, would not allow the attack of Taiwan to take place. But please, the Taiwanese people, please do pray, do pray for a better world, a better country, and a better relationship with your big brother, China. Do pray, because you never know. Everyone knows, especially the great China, they know that it's the 21st century already. We don't fight for land anymore. If it doesn't resolve peacefully, then just let it be. Many countries, they okay with each other. You know, I like the outcome, the way they treat each other, like France and Monaco, Italy and San Marino, Liechtenstein, also a very little country next to Switzerland, for example, like that. Many little countries, you know, smaller than Taiwan, does earn some dignity. So I think Taiwan should also have one, should be like an independent nation. I guess there are other small countries within big countries. I used to belong to big country and became independent and all that. I just don't remember them all.
Examples of countries or states in brotherly harmony: Andorra and France, Spain; East Timor and Indonesia; Eritrea and Ethiopia; Iceland and Denmark; Ireland and the United Kingdom; Namibia and South Africa; etc.
It's like the North Korea, the South Korea, and South Sudan and Sudan, and like Malaysia and Singapore. They became brothers just like that. Because sometimes in a family, you know, one big brother has grown up and do well, and the other brother also want to do well. He's grown up and want to do well. So Taiwan is the same, even if some little strife somewhere due to past history or something, but Taiwan has grown up. They have their own president and their own parliament and their own senate and their own government, and everything is fine with the Taiwanese people. They are happy like that. So maybe Chinese government, or maybe His Excellency Xi Jinping has been too busy with foreign aid, you know, helping many countries, you know, like Africa country and all that, which I'm very, very impressed, because they are poor country. So if Chinese government or the president help them, that means they don't want nothing from them. So I'm very, very impressed with this kind of noble, unconditional assistance. So they have been too busy with foreign and also some other, and now pandemic and all that, and they have forgotten to help Taiwan also. Yeah, I think soon, when they're not too busy, when the President Xi Jinping has not too much trouble giving a burden onto him, then he might think of helping more Taiwan to develop more, to rise up more in status in the international stage. You know, like bringing Taiwan into UN as a nation and help them to be more respect, honor, and recognize the way the Taiwanese people deserve, because they have been doing well. They have been really behaving well. And they're really taking care of themselves and each other, taking care of the poor and taking care of the needy and help other nations, you know, the way they can. Not as big as China, of course, because China is a big brother. So in one family, if one big brother is rich and famous and powerful, then they would normally help the younger sibling. Taiwan is a younger brother or younger sister. And so when a president has time, I think he will help Taiwan more. Yeah, that's was, I guess. I guess he planned to do that. He just didn't have time. Yeah. So anyway, well, because it's about time that Taiwan should be more recognized and more honored. Maybe if the Chinese government too busy to help Taiwan, and maybe the American government should help Taiwan also. Whoever helped Taiwan is okay, because they have been undermined too long and suffer and humiliated and oppressed too long already. It's time that Taiwan have some recognition and respect that they deserve. The Taiwanese people should behave also. They already behave very well, just even better would be better. My humble opinion, of course. I wish all the Taiwanese people the best. I wish the countries of Taiwan and China all the best. And peace, happiness, prosperity, the way you are having right now. I wish you keep that and develop more insight spiritually, more practicing goodness, benevolence, compassion, more veganism, so your countries will even have more and more merit to sustain peace, happiness, and prosperity for all. May heaven protect you all and help you to elevate your spiritual consciousness. So be it. Amen. Amitabha Buddha, Guan Yin Bodhisattva, protect Taiwan and China. Please. Thank you. Thank you all, the saints and sages and Buddhas who protect Taiwan and protect China, protect their brotherly relationship. Thank you. I hope you're happy with my answer.
Yes, very happy, Master.
If not, please continue asking me any other question concerning your country, of course. Because you are Taiwanese, of course, you know your people worry and you also worry. So I took a length, time length to answer your question. But if you want to ask anything more, please be welcome.
Thank you, Master. You answered everything. Thank you so much.
Master, there's many serious situations around the world at the moment,
Yes,
including forest fires, flooding, hurricanes, the pandemic, food shortages, and more. It seems that no country or nation is being spared. Does Master know if all of this will somehow pass and life be able to get back to normal soon? Or will it continue until humans change their ways and do more to heal the world? Or could it also be connected to a so-called change or reset from one age to another that humans have to endure through?
We did all this, actually, okay? So we can undo it.
Yes, Master.
That's all, my short answer.
Yes, Master.
We cannot make hell to billions, trillions of beings on this planet. I mean the animals, the innocent one, yeah?
Yes, Master.
We make hell for them. We make torturous hell for them. Then we expect Eden on earth. How possible, huh? I mean, it's not even balanced. The torture and massacre animals outnumber the humans even.
Yes, Master.
How can we expect? As you saw, so shall you reap. All the Bibles, all the religion tell us that. So how can we escape?
Yes.
So if the human change, immediately our fate will change.
Yes, Master.
Yeah, our world will change. And whatever you wish for will come true. I mean, good one.
Yes.
Of course, if you wish bad one, it will also come true. But then the consequence is dire. Yeah?
Yes.
I think they all know that. It's just difficult to change their habit and turn their thinking around, okay? Yeah.
Yes.
Heavens have been very, very patient.
Yes, Master.
God even have been more than patient. But we just took it for granted. We still are taking it for granted. But I'm glad I saw some good news on our TV sometimes. You know, when you give me show to edit.
Yes,
Yeah.
Master.
I saw that we have better news now. People have less and less meat nowadays.
Yes,
Yeah?
Master.
Yes, Master.
Every country. Even in America, is a beef country, you know? Yeah.
Yes.
They like their steak big and well done or not well done, but now they are lessening it, yeah?
Yes, Master.
So I just hope one day is no more, okay?
Yes.
We're praying for world vegan because the word vegan means world peace. You see, it's getting more and more peaceful now because more people vegan now.
Yes, Master.
Even the ocean growing more plankton to absorb more CO2, more toxic air for us, yeah?
Yes, Master.
Mm-hmm. And newly also, not just before. Before we had that kind of news already. It's more now, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah, you see, it's in proportion with our behavior towards others, yeah? If we really appreciate our planet and the world and whatever given to us here, we have to show it in action, yeah?
Yes.
Not just every day go to the church or temple and say, oh, thank you, God, for everything you give me. We, as human, what do we give? Ask us that question, okay? And we have to begin thinking now we have to give back to God, to the Creator, to the creation, to all beings, to what they have given to us, okay?
Yes, Master.
Not always, heaven give me. We give, okay? We give by being more benevolent, being more compassionate, being more considerate for others' pain, yeah? As if it's our pain. Then things will go well. I promise you.
Yes, Master. Thank you, Master.
I don't have a quick fix, okay? The quickest fix is like that. Everyone turn vegan and the world will become paradise. All right. You expect me to do hula hoop, huh? I don't. Even if I can, I won't do it anymore. Not anymore because that's not fair, okay?
Yes, Master.
You see all the suffering animals. My God, when I see them suffer, the way they murder them, the way they torture them, oh, I could just die. I said, let me die for them. Let me just die for them. It helps. Just doesn't help that way, okay? Truly, I have prayed like that, but it didn't work like that, okay?
Yes, Master.
When I see it, I cannot look anymore. I try so hard to have to because I have to, okay? I have to see the show, yeah?
Yes, Master.
I have to edit the show. I mean, I have to check on it. I cannot edit the way you do. You have magic, you see? You have magical machine. You have magical touch, yeah? You have the magical know-how, okay? I have not learned all that. I never thought I would need it. And before that, I don't need. And now we have SMTV, but I have so many young, talented like you. What for I need it now? So before I don't need, after I don't need. Okay?
Yes, Master.
But I have learned to do some computer work, and you should be proud of me already, right?
Master.
Very. Oh my God, what little I can do. Well, I couldn't do before. Yeah, so I'm proud. Yeah, that's the greatest thing I could do, computer stuff. Okay. Is your question answered?
Yes, Master. Thank you.
Yeah, I don't have any new answer for you.
Thank you,
Okay?
Master.
It's similar thing. I keep telling the world, but It's up to them. Okay, huh?
Yes, Master.
They have free will and they have the power to do it. Yeah?
Yes. Master, there's also been a lot of people protesting in the United States and also around the world.
Yes.
Civil unrest of one sort or another. Master, would you have any advice to give to the police and the protesters at this time?
Yes. I have also been thinking about that. Good that the question comes up, because I really feel pain, you know. I feel the pain for the victims, so-called victims of the police, as well as the police themselves, okay? I have to tell you straight and first of all that we need the police, okay?
Yes.
Yeah, to defund the police or to, demolish the police force is not the answer.
Yes, Master.
Not when our societies everywhere at large are still in such a state as we are in right now, okay, huh?
Yes.
They say that one time something like less police and there's the crime rise up in, I can't remember, maybe Chicago or something.
Yes,
yeah?
Master.
It would be, okay? Yes. The presence of the police, sometimes they just run around, they're not doing anything, but the presence of the police, it gives people a kind of second thought, okay?
Yes.
Yeah. If they wanted to do something bad, okay, huh? Understand?
Yes, Master.
It will remind them of prison, of penalty, yeah? That means being away from families and friends and goodbye to freedom, at least for a while or forever even. It depends on the nature of the crime. So the presence of the police is necessary in our society at the moment.
Yes, Master.
That is foremost. Number two, the police are the assets, the good assets of any country. They have been trained to do many things. Even midwife, they can even deliver baby. I mean, if have to, emergency-wise. And they can do CPR to help the unconscious people, yes? Or baby or children even.
Hold on. Let me see the baby. There you go. Okay. He's crying. Okay.
I'm not lying, man. I will give you that hug. Give me that hug. I'm not gonna do that to you. Let's go grab my gun, all right?
He's trying to get him out. Go on, can you get up? Get up.
Or even help in many ways that I probably forget to mention, okay? I'm not the police. I'm just guessing this way. I'm just thinking for what I know, okay, huh? The presence of the police is necessary as long as our society has not behaved well in general, okay, huh? And it can help to lessen crime. It can help to restore order in some area, okay? And it helps save lives also. We should be also very grateful to the police, yeah? Everywhere.
You guys did great work. I'm so proud of everybody.
To my heroes, I want to say don't stop. Please don't give up. Many do not care or appreciate the sacrifices that you make every day, but I do. Many are standing with me today to let you know that you matter. Officers all across America, you matter to me. Please keep taking care of us.
I even wrote a poem for the police.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Oh, you don't know? You did know, right? Some of you don't know. Okay, you can put it back on for everybody to see it, okay? If you can find the poem. I don't have it with me. I'm sure you have them somewhere, okay?
Poem by Supreme Master Ching Hai, The Quiet Hero, to all the good policemen. In the freezing, wintry gust, you stand tall like a colossal Greek statue. The ocean storm seems to veer away from you, awed by that indomitable courage. In the sweltering haze of summer noon, your dignified smile diffuses complaints. The high sun would take flight, shy of your endurance. In the chaos of traffic hour, your assuring arms restore order, never expecting a thanks. When I forget to slow down on busy streets, you reproach me back to safe speed. When I lock myself out at midnight, you welcome home with the master key and a smile. When I am lost on the stressful motorway, you drive with me to the right place. You even speak my language. Well, you did try. Tough on the baddies, soft on the meeks. Though having to deal much with negative sides of human characters, surprisingly, your heart still reserves plenty of trust. In 10,000 ways, you show your genuine goodness. I remember when we first met, you carried me off to the roadside, my second failed attempt on a motorbike. You were yelling at the paramedics, "Do something, do something. Will she be all right? Will she be all right?" Your face was like that of a worried father. Your aura was like that of an angel's. The face I will always remember for the rest of my life. Oh yes, I know you well. In a foreign town, in my home village, in a scary alley so narrow and dark, on a deserted beach at dawn. You are mostly alone, or just with God. You are the day-to-day bravest soldier, fighting a constant war against violence and injustice, saving the weak, shielding the innocent, putting your life at risk to keep safety and peace for your co-citizens and for the ones you don't know even, like me, eh? Just a tourist. But I am also the public who is inspired to write you this poem, for it is Noel, and this shall be our modest gift, a feedback ribboned with something positive, packeted with love and sealed with respect that's due to you, so that someday, when you feel you are through dealing with darkness, you may remember this letter somehow, knowing the public loves you. It's just that society still breeds defects, so inexplicable, but we'll all try different ways to mend. Now it is a special season, and I am not sure what to send, you know, to a police. So just sincerely wish you a nice Christmas. As the old year rolls to an end, may we all start a happy life afresh. May our days bear pleasant events. Hopefully they will all vanish, the bads. But even then, it's always nice to see a police around, walking tall, looking good, talking proud, in the uniform that represents protectiveness. Strong but fair, humble but fearless. You are the quiet hero who love what we do, and the people love you. CDLA. Quote from a policeman met on the street in Monaco.
Now, the police, they are also human, okay, huh? They also commit mistake, okay, and error. But they have been trained to restrain also. When I was in other country, I was nice to the police. For example, one time they stopped me in the car to check out my paper, yeah?
Yes, Master.
And I took out all the paper and gave it to him. It was in the evening, and the wind was very strong. I was in Europe, okay? And the paper was flapping away, and I used my hand to hold on the corner for him. And I also used my flashlight in the other hand to shine it on for him to read, okay? And I asked him, can you read it at all? And he was softened immediately. He was kind of police-like before, you know. Your paper, your driver license, where are you from? But after that, he was very soft, you know. He said, thank you. You see, police are also human. They have family, remember. They have children, they have wife, they have parents. They know what it is like to be a human. So if any police did something wrong, it's just individual, okay? Single cases. So if he's wrong, then just maybe lecture him, that person, or even ban him from the police force, or imprison him even. But just that person, okay? Not to blanket the whole police force, because there are many good policemen. There are good police. Many. If you compare to these incidents and the whole number of the police force, then you know the majority of the police are doing good job, okay? People trust them. Therefore, there are some protests. I saw it on the news. Sometimes I have to scan the news for you guys. And I saw some protests against police. But some people also go out to erase that. It's some individual. They say, that police killed that person, but he helped my family. Yeah? Something like that. Because the police are helper also, okay? Suppose there's no police on the highway, everybody forgets sometimes and driving so fast, crazily, when drug or alcohol, then imagine how many accidents would happen, eh? Yeah, even the police just park on the side of the highway, not doing anything, but people saw him and they reminded to slow down, no? Yeah, to drive slowly. And thus, you never know, could have avoided many accidents. Yeah, and many lives have been saved. Not to talk about the police came to rescue in some car accident and help people and restore people's life. You understand me? Or bring them to hospital, call the emergency service, etc., etc., yeah?
Hold on for a second. He's got a pulse.
People should know, in this world, there are no perfection, okay? So we have to take the majority. Yeah, if the majority goodness outweigh the minority of negativity, then we have to accept it. Like in your house, if one corner of the house is broken, you don't have to demolish the whole house. You just fix that corner, no? Yeah, so I think people should think twice and let the police do their job.
Pull, we got it.
There you go. That's what we want.
He was in the right place at the right time.
police don't always harass the black people. I saw they also measure similar force or similar action on the white people and women as well. You see what I'm saying? Children also. Depends on situation, okay?
Yes, Master.
They don't just shoot, out of the moment, only the black people. Also, they did the same to the white people. You got that? You saw that, right?
We did, Master.
So it's not fair to say that the police just treat the black people not well. And even if they do, please, the people have to reflect inside whether or not you're doing well in the society, you're doing your citizen duty or not. Did you respect the law or something? Because sometimes just one or two will make something wrong, then people have prejudice against the whole lot. You see what I'm saying? Yes. Similar to the police, they're also human. The police are not saints, okay? I'm sorry, I wish they are. But if they are saints, I don't think they can do a police job. Huh? Yes, right. The police are trained to be doing this kind of action. And sometimes they accidentally shoot somebody, black or white. It's not their intention to kill. Imagine you, okay? The police job, I think, more dangerous than even a soldier on the combat ground. Because a soldier, they don't go very near the so-called enemies to shoot. Mostly they're hidden in the barrack or something, okay? Yes. They're safe somewhere, in some measure they're safe. But the police, they have to face. It's a few meters, or just even face-to-face immediate. He has to stop a car and ask for a driver license and have a breath test whether or not he's drunk driving or drug driving. And it's face-to-face. I saw some news that even the driver just pulled out the trigger and shot the police right there. Did you see this news? Yes. So the police always in the danger. When nobody think about that, they are in dangerous situation most of the time. Okay, huh? Yes. So when they're facing with the so-called suspect, and if the suspect did something, more suspectful, yeah, then the police have no time to think. Understand me? Yes. He might think that suspect wanted to shoot his colleague. Then he has to react immediately. This become trained, it become like automatic. And they had no time to think. Either they survive or the suspect. Yes. They cannot think right away. They cannot. They're not in a safety zone to think. So they might shoot. And it might be a mistake. They would not want to do that. No police would want to just shoot people at random. Okay? Yes. It's something that trigger that. Okay, huh? Yes. Because they're always in danger. They have to protect themselves and protect their colleague. Or others, bystanders or victims. They have to protect them all. Yes. So we have to take all this into consideration and give the police a chance. Because all these things demoralize the police mental, service attitude. They scare, they feel sad, they feel down, they feel depressed. Yeah? Because many of them did really put their life on the line to help people, and they're sincerely do that, yeah? That's why they joined the police force, to help the good and to deal with the bad. Most police have this mental ideal before they join the force. Otherwise, they would do something else, yeah? Okay? And to be a police is a very hard training, you know that? It's, as much as the army. And they don't have as much protection as the army people. I am not police. I don't have any police in my family at the moment. Nothing. I just talk fairly and justly, okay? And I hope anybody who went against the police, please forgive me. But it's for your good, not to go out and protest the police and looting around. I mean, not all the protesters are doing that. It's just because you make the protest and then some bad elements try to mix in and take the opportunity and make trouble for the people. Yes. And then you also being arrested and all that, maybe wrongly because you didn't do it. You do it peacefully, but there are many people who are not peaceful in your group. Yes. Or from outside anywhere joining in just to look like in your group and do bad things, looting, burning people's house, businesses and all that. These are innocent.
Yes, Master.
They have done nothing wrong. They're not police even. So that is it's not a right thing to do to correct a wrong thing.
Yes.
It's not just the citizens are sometimes being wrongly injured or killed. the police also often being abused or injured, ambushed, and many die in duty as well, wrongly. And you should not go out on the street to protest. It's dangerous for you. You might catch this terrible disease that makes you suffer and torture you. You may even die because of the COVID-19. And also in a big crowd like that, many things could happen. You could die also. It's for your own good that you should just stay home. Think about how you should get the next job or apply for some new job, or how to take care of the families and yourself. We shouldn't cause more problem when people are dying everywhere in the whole world, and when the nation desperately needs extra calm and peace to deal with the great problem like pandemic of the COVID-19. We still need the police. The police save many black people also, black family, black children. If you scan it on internet, you probably see more than I know. Okay, huh? Yeah. Anyway, that's my humble opinion, and I hope some people do listen and just try to live your life more peacefully. Everything happened for some reason, okay?
Yes, Master.
And the police, they're just doing their job. The police before, sometimes they search my houses somewhere, and I never ever resist or been rude to them, anything. And one of your brother at that time, he was talking with his frowning face, like not nicely to the police, yeah? So what are you doing this for? We are innocent, we're not doing anything, we don't have gun and all that. Even, not much, even he was right, but I chided him. I said, no, they're just doing their job, okay? You don't talk like that.
Yes, Master.
What are they going to do? Their superior tell them to go search my house, then they just have to do it, right?
Yes.
And of course they have to have gun in case you have gun.
Yes.
Never know. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, and they have to maybe point it at you because they worry you might do something, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah, and when they check everything, then they will release you, let you free. And then no need, just let them do their job, right?
Yes.
Okay, so the police don't only harass the black people or maybe search or stop the black people, they stop me also many times, you know, on the road, on the highway, or in my house.
Yes.
Yeah. So this is a society that is unrest. And we have to just live with it, huh? And try to be as, how I say, coordinated as possible, okay? Otherwise, it could be worse. The police, they do their job, and if you resist them and you be not nice to them and all that, you could be worse off, okay? Yeah, they have bad impression. And then would escalate it more and more, and maybe you'll be in prison in no time, huh? Right. Yes. Yeah, or even shot dead. Sorry, it's a heavy topic. My heart has been feeling pain all this time. The police are mostly good, okay? They're trained to do all the good things also, not just bad things, okay, huh? Yes. Yeah. Imagine if you are the police and you're face to face with the so-called criminal or maybe suspected. You never know what he do to you. Yes. Face to face, you know? Yes. Even half a meter, yeah? Yes. Or more or less 1 meter or even just a few meters. You're unprotected, yeah? Yes. And you don't even know if that suspected are really a criminal or just a good person. You don't know. You see, the police don't know. Hmm? So maybe if they did something not right, because they also fear for their lives, yeah? And the life of their friends, their colleagues, yeah? Yes. Because it happened before, yeah? It happened before that the police die, okay? From the hands of the criminal, and they get away and all that. So everything has two sides of the coin. So I hope the people reflect and think more than just go out and destroying things or just wishing the police dead and all that. That's not nice, okay? That's not nice, because also other people also kill the police, okay? Yeah? Yes. And nobody sympathize for the police. Nobody go out on the street and protest for the police if the police are killed wrongly. Yes. Unless it's not two sides of the coin. Okay. You done?
Yes, thank you, Master. Thank you for sharing that.
Yeah, I think my humble opinion people should reflect upon, okay? So this is the problem of the society where humans have not been fully lifted themselves subconsciously or consciously or spiritually up to a higher standard. Our world is still in turmoil in some places, and there are still crimes and troubles in different countries. Thus, we still need the police to keep some order in our society. And it's all the end results of karma. It's very difficult to avoid all this trouble and injustice, so-called injustice, the way it seems. If we do not change ourselves into a better society, more benevolent, more compassionate, more considerate for others, including the animals, of course. I cannot emphasize it often enough or sufficiently. Please consider. Do not risk yourself any further. Your family needs you. Your friends need you. Your wife and kids need you. Please do what appropriate to keep yourself alive, healthy, and able to provide for whatever you are requested for yourself, family, country, and the world. The governments of many nations can also spend less on military or war and save this money to establish some more additional kind of helping fund for the minor communities such as people of color. Then maybe our society would become more peaceful and less pain, less suffering, less crime, and less trouble for the police as well. I really pray that our world will get better and better for everyone to live on this planet, to enjoy such a short time of our lifespan, of whatever God has given to us or is giving to us, instead of fighting with each other for any reason whatsoever. Fighting is never good. There's always some loss by one side or another. It's never good. I hope my opinion helps you. Thank you. The next question.
In a recent Flyer News, Master mentioned that humans, including disciples, don't have enough love nor merits to cover themselves from the coronavirus, for example. Master, how can we increase the love within us?
It's not all that easy and not all that difficult, okay? You brought with yourself the day you were born, okay? What you have from the allotted merit from the past life, okay? And past life you don't have, then this life you don't have. Very difficult to build up all this love and merit. It has to be extraordinary action or build up over lifetimes, many lifetimes, okay? Yeah, and most people, they just, being spin around the circle of life and death, has no time to breathe, to renew themselves or reflect themselves. Soon after we win off the breast of the mother or the milk, they shove meat and fish and egg and karma into your mouth already, into your system. And then you blurt out also, okay? The more you grow up, the more karma you accumulate without you even consent. And then you grow up, you have to go to school. 4 or 5 years old, already you must go to school, yeah? Busy, go to school, go back, do homework, and then whatnot, huh? And then grow up, and then the hormone drag you around, yeah? Making you doing things, silly things, and humiliating things sometimes, or not. Or thinking at least, yeah? Thing that you don't feel like you should be thinking, but it just forces you like that. And then, meanwhile, you still need to study, you know? You need to concentrate on your homework and helping the parents and whatever not. So busy, no?
Yes.
Yeah, I feel so sorry for humans because of that. And that's the reason I continue to help, okay, huh? Yeah. Because I know they're all victims, yeah? Victim, A to Z. And then the parents, if they're good, they teach them good. If they are also ignorant, like many other, then they teach them ignorant things, yeah?
Right.
And in the school, just teach you how to read, write, and know things so that you get a good job. And then get a good job, then you have a good wife, yeah? A good family. And that's all we are oriented about. Yeah, so how do they have time to build up any love or wisdom or any other thing? Huh? Even I am telling you truth, except with those days when I can do retreat alone and all that. Nowadays, even I do retreat, but I have to do work, okay?
Yes.
Yeah. And sometimes even you ask me something, it takes me a few days to answer you, huh? I answer more important question first, and I do more important job first, you see? Yes. Even SMTV, every day I check. If nothing so urgent, I do other thing first, yeah? Yes. If I have other things more important, more urgent to do, and then I sit down and do SMTV. Sometimes I want to find out something, do research into something, you know, I mean invisibly inside, yeah? I forgot even. Or I do halfway and then I forgot I have to go and do SMTV or clean the house because, you know, lucky the house, so-called house, only about some square meter. It's wonderful. I chose it because I cannot stay in a bigger house anymore, even though it's more convenient. But I cannot because too much work, too much cleaning to do. Yes. I'm not lazy. I like to clean. It's kind of exercise, but I don't have time. Okay? Yeah. Yes. Even in the work, sometimes I neglect and I feel so bad about that. Yeah. Many questions I have to solve. Yeah. I cannot just sit here and do outer work all day. And then whenever you ask me a question or other world question, then I can just solve it like that. No. I need time. Okay?
Understand, Master.
Even SMTV work, if I answer your question or correct some show, I need time also to think. Okay? Yes. Which way is better? Sometimes I did correct already, and I send you more correction after, because after I sit in meditation, I reflect more and I think of better way. Yes. So you see, sometimes you receive a couple or several times more correction. You know that, right? Yes. The editor at least know that, right? Yes. And I'm sorry for the editor, but I am proud of you. I'm proud of all of you, okay? Because you have so good ideas and you're doing a good job. I mean, get better all the time now, huh? I'm very happy. Just be more vigilant, yes. That's our life now. Sorry, guys. If you dream of all the life, then just cut it out. This is our life. Just accept it and continue. Okay, huh?
Warning. You might find the content herein disturbing, but the truth must be revealed.
Sorry, guys. If you dream of all the life, then just cut it out. This is our life. Just accept it and continue. Okay, huh?
Yes, Master.
Of course, sometimes you're fed up and tired, and just go take a nap. Okay? Yes. Or go out, do exercise. Every day you should exercise to make the blood flow better, so you can think better, you can work better. Okay, huh? Yes. Not just the pull-up stick that I have made built for you. No, not just that. Okay? Yes. Exercise the whole body, or walk fast or something. Okay? Push up. Push up is easy and lazy way. Or do the jumping rope, whatever. Okay, huh? Okay. So the whole body. Okay, huh? Yeah. Yes, Master. No, not just the bicep. Not just that. Okay, huh? Okay. Yeah. Yes, Master. Yeah, it's funny actually, because I saw when I was in Miami, I saw many of these your brother and sister, or half brother, half sister, or just a brother but it's a sister, yeah. They build up their body upper level, very big, strong, yeah. Yes. And the leg is and from the waist down very skinny. Oh, yeah, funny, Yes. Yeah. Yeah, but I think they cannot build up much more the legs, right? No, huh? They can tighten the muscle, but they cannot build up much more, right? It doesn't bulk out, right? No, huh?
A little bit. But they work on the upper body. They think that it looks better.
Yeah, it does look better, but when the guy, he wears so tight jeans, and I don't know. I don't observe people that much. I was in Miami once, in one of the islands, and I go hairdressing sometime, Or I bring my dog for hair blowing, hair puffing, washing. And I saw them like that. Because Miami, there is a heaven for your brother, sister, who are not the brother, but who are the sister, and the sister who are not the sister, but the brother, you know what I'm saying, yeah? Yes. It's a heaven for that. And you see outside on the street, people are very accepting of that. You know, a man and man hold hand, kissing on the street, no problemo, yes. Yeah, etc. Or vice versa, yeah? So I'm surprised if people even married or get children in Miami. I don't know who is who. If you want to find a boyfriend or girlfriend there, it's kind of difficult. It's their city. It's their country. I love them. They are very, very sweet people. Yeah, very sentimental. They're more sensitive than normal man or normal woman, yeah? More sensitive. But they're very sweet. Mostly very artistic. Yeah, that's why they do like artistic work or hairdressing or makeup artists, yeah? Yes. Or designing clothes, they are good at that. Yes. They somehow have this artistic talent in them, yeah? Yes. Yeah. So you see, in the world, if you don't have something, you have something else, yeah? So not to worry. I don't know what we have here, but we have food, yeah? And you have the opportunity to work for God and for the world, yeah? Yes. That is excellent. That is incredible, okay? Incredible. Think about it. How many people can do this? You see? Yes. No, not too many, okay, huh? The hormone, the world, the family, the habit, just pulling them back. You see, so many also left, yeah? You see that? Yes. Don't blame them. Maybe they are not strong enough, okay, to resist all this temptation. It's too strong for them, yeah? Too powerful. So you guys are tough guys, I guess, huh? Tough guy. Whoever left over here, despite all the tests, and tough guys. Congrats. Thank you, Master. Yeah, well, what did you ask then? Why did I say such thing?
About how we increase our love within us.
Oh, I see. Yeah, we cannot do it fast enough for this world. You see what I'm saying? Because interacting with other people, you also create new karma, yeah? And new karma also dragging you, adding more trouble, yeah? To your already trouble existence. Everyone live here have trouble, and they are trying hard to survive. Very difficult to make more love, to increase love, and to increase more marriage, yeah? Yes. Very difficult. And it's not enough. I have said difficult. But you can try. Every time you do something, you have to think about the other party, the opposite person, you know, the one that you are going to do something for. Even the animals, whether or not you would like to be done to yourself. That way. Just imagine it was you, whomever you doing something to. Just imagine it's you, or imagine even you're not doing anything directly, but indirectly, like eating meat, so that all the animals in the factory have to suffer so much, suffer in anguish, sorrow, without being able to utter any cry for help. Imagine if it's you, then you know what to do. Imagine it's you, then you would try to stop it in your part, to lessen the suffering of other beings. That's how you may be able to develop some more love and merit for your heavenward journey. That's the only luggage you can take with you. No matter how rich you are, no matter how poor you are, you can also take this treasure with you, your own merit and loving kindness, to be accepted in heaven, or even to be reborn in a better human position, situation, better life than this life. The love, I mean, is a compassion one. The universal love, the unconditional love. I don't mean the love just because you like me, I like you, huh? Or because you do good things to me, so I love you, or because you're my wife, my husband, I love you. No, not that kind, okay? Yes, Master. Not even the love for the children or parents, no. Okay. So, what to do, huh? Yeah, the master has to help out, but not a lot, okay? Cannot. Some lubricate in their life or help him to turn big trouble into small, yeah? Or small into zero, or help solving, okay? The dire need situation. And to increase it, of course, you meditate, okay, huh? Yes, you must. For you guys, in-house staff, you must meditate more, okay, huh? No matter what, just drop it. When you're working, I know it's difficult to drop, but you have to. I know, you guys are doing good, okay? Yeah. Better now than before, yeah. And even if you say you have work to do, but you drop it for 1 hour, it doesn't hurt. Got that? Yes. Unless it hurts, then you have to. Then you have to meditate afterward to make up for it. You got that? Yes. And to develop love is more difficult, but you try. Maybe you don't have time to contemplate on all this love. But even when you do your show and you see the animals suffer and you feel pain in your heart, you know, you feel empathy for them. That is developing love, okay, huh? Yes. But even then, it's not enough to cover so many things that you have to undergo in this world and your karma to boot. Yes. Okay. So it's just trying your best to be more loving and kind wherever you can, whenever you can. That's all. Yes. Yeah. And the master power always helping, okay? Yeah. Because we know all of humans are helpless here, okay? That's why they love human. They don't mind to sacrifice. They don't mind anything, just to do it. Okay? Yeah. Is that answer your question?
Yes, Master. Thank you.
Good. Please continue.
Master, if just one nation declares vegan law, could that set off possibly a domino effect such that eventually all other nations might follow suit?
Possible. Of course. It has to start somewhere. Okay? Had to start somewhere. It could be, who knows?
We hope so.
Yes, I hope so too. We're praying. Okay. Human habits are hard to change, but they are changing, huh?
Yes.
Changing, getting better, yes. The government should just emphasize it, just encourage people to do it. But the problem is the government, they don't do it themselves. Or very small numbers of the government worker who did that. You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
And then they don't say nothing much. They're too shy, yeah?
Yes.
They're worried to be, how say, ridiculed, or unpopular, whatever they think. Huh?
Yes.
If I were the government president anywhere, I would risk everything to tell my citizens, stop it. From now on, we don't eat meat anymore. Finito. Very simple. Yeah. Because. Yeah?
Yes.
Of course, people might go to the, how you say, the streets, protest against me, yeah. But that's the thing you should expect, you know. Even if you don't do vegan law, they go protest against you anyway. In every country, it's like that. Maybe half will support you, half will not.
Yes.
So if you risk yourself to be a politician, a president, then you should do it. Yeah?
Yes.
But I don't know if any such a courageous president exists in the world. Maybe in the future. Let's hope so. Pray so. Amen.
Yes.
Every time one enlightened master comes to the earth, their effect, the presence of their being here lasts for a long time. A master has been with us and given us the blessing of the physical presence and the teaching for all these more than 30 years. And so, master, for us and the future generations, for how many generations will master's effect will have in the future?
Not always master do this, master have to do that. Not always trying to take things from the master. That kind of attitude. It's time that people get up, do their stuff, okay?
Yes.
Or the master teach the same. Help yourself, then God will help you. Huh? Be good, be benevolent, be compassionate. Then all that will come to you, okay?
Yes.
How many masters came and humans killed them all already? What to expect anymore, huh? I'm lucky to be alive. You're lucky to still have me. I could have died many times already. What more you want me to do? All the masters have come and gone from this planet and have left a lot of noble teaching. The humans should have adhered to them, to this noble teaching. But instead, we have done the opposite, even killed numerous of masters when they have done nothing wrong at all, whatsoever. And instead of being benevolent and kind towards all beings, what did we do? From the sky high to the ocean deep and in between, the humans have been terrorizing and murdering without reason, at random, countless of beings. Of course, including humans and animals, and saintly beings, and still are doing it. We go to the church, but we don't obey the teaching of the masters. We go to the temple, but we don't listen to the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas. Yes. We continue to terrorize each other and all other weaker beings. And you expect this world to continue this way? No. Do you expect that the master power would continue to bless them so that they can continue this wicked, barbarous way of life? No. That's the answer you expect? My answer is no, period. I've been doing, and still am doing all I can already. There's no more I can do. I work day and night until exhaustion. Often forego sleep, food. You don't even know what else I do. Humans have to change. I kept telling you this. Just like people blame the leaders for not doing enough for COVID-19. Yes, they do what they can, only. The karma, they cannot erase for you. Every citizen in this world has a duty to protect themselves. Nowadays, they can know many things from internet, know all the information. They have to decide how to protect their own lives and listen to wise expert advice. But some do the opposite. Some even say, I don't care, I don't wear a mask, I don't do any protection. If I die, I die. It's not about you who die or not die. It's about you're infecting other people. Yes. If you don't protect yourself, you compromise other people's protection, health, happiness, life, and death. So, everyone has a duty to take care of themselves and do the good things according to the teaching of all the masters. If not, don't expect any more leniency. It has been hundreds of millions of years already. People must change to a benevolent way of life. Then they can expect benevolence in return. Otherwise, as you sow, so shall you reap. That never fails. Don't always expect master and how much longer, how much we can get from the master. That's very ugly. Stop that. Okay?
Yes.
Next one.
Has Master ever in some of her past incarnations locked Maya or the devil in hell as she did recently?
Yeah, before.
Oh, wow.
Before, but a short time, even 1,000 years, and they can rise up again. Oh. Because humans don't change. And if the negative energy built up strong enough, then they come up. Right. Attract them, pull them up. Understand that? Yes. And it's to be fair play. You cannot lock them up forever if everybody else do bad things, similar thing, and are free, and blessed.
Yes. Yes, understand.
In this shadow universe, everything has to regulate like that, okay? Fair, at least fair and just.
Master, in one of the Buddhist stories that Master read to disciples, Brahma, the Lord of the third world, pleaded to Buddha to not abandon the beings of this world due to their suffering. Why did he do that when he was the one causing all the suffering with his law of karma?
Good question. The world here, The shadow world is a hypocritical world, I'm telling you. The Brahma is the creator of the physical existence. On one hand, he keeps telling the souls whenever come up to him and say, you have to love one another, showing love, showing compassion, all that. And on the other hand, you know, all these trap and tricks to make people fall and hurt each other and hurt other beings like animals, for example. So I scold them. I say, you hypocritical being. Just, I don't want to see you. I will take them up, whomever I can. That's what it is.
Yes, Master. Thank you, Master.
The chakra god and other gods, sometimes they have to also suffer. The Brahma gods last longer, okay? He will last until all the three worlds destroy by nature, okay? Everything in the three worlds will not last forever. But the Brahma lasts longer than other gods lower level, okay? Like second level or astral level. These gods, the rulers, they last shorter period of time, even though we can say many thousand years, or even longer than that. But they won't last long in their position because their merit run out. You can be any of the gods of the second level, okay, if you have enough merit. Shakyamuni Buddha was also sometime king of these heavens, yeah? The gods of these heavens, okay? That's why whenever a person wants to sacrifice for beings, they come down and test them so much, yeah? To see if they're real, or they just want to take their throne. Because if your merit exceeds the God's merit, then you can take over. The lesser merit will have to go down. Be human again, even be animal. Yeah. And so they beg the Buddha to save them. Save all beings. That means save him also if he reincarnate again as a human or as an animal. Do you see it now?
Understand. Yes.
Because he suffers, so he also understands, yeah? He tested the practitioner who want to be a Buddha to save beings. But that doesn't mean he has no respect for them.
Yes.
He knows if he's a real one, can help beings a lot, yeah? So now you understand, huh?
Yes,
okay.
Master. Thank you, Miss.
The Brahma and all these gods, they're hypocritical. I keep scolding them all the time.
Master previously had said that the force of karma is gone. Does that mean that beings no longer reincarnate to pay for new sins, but instead must atone in some other way as judged by heaven in this life or in the afterlife?
It depends. If they are good and repentant, okay, then I can help them to go up, okay?
Yes.
But karma force is gone, meaning you don't have extra burden to take care. But your karma, you have to regulate.
Yes.
For example, in one country, the government forbid drug. So at least you don't have that temptation to include in your burden in your life.
Yes.
If the children are born and they don't ever know the name of drug, they don't see the drug, they don't ever hear of it, then they have one less temptation to fight with or to be burdened with, huh?
Right.
They would never be drug addict, okay? So then they would never be in hell for drug addict, huh?
Yes.
They never have this sickness or complication of drug-related problems.
Yes, Master.
So the karma force is the one that make people more wired into doing bad things and tricked into doing bad things easily. But that doesn't mean what you do bad, you won't pay. You have to. Okay?
Yes.
Just less, yeah?
Understand.
And if people do bad things in the past, but now they repent, and they sincerely repent, then the Master Power can help them to go to heaven. Okay?
Yes. Thank you, Master.
You're welcome.
Master, do all shadow universes have the same structure of 10 levels with a Lord for each level, a hell, a Maya, and the law of karma?
No, only the lower level of the shadow universes. Not the higher level, okay?
Yes, Master.
From the 4th level up, we don't have hell, okay? We don't have karma anymore. We don't have anything that tempted the soul to do bad things and reincarnate. You got that?
Yes, Master.
And the soul will not be destroyed, huh? Only when we are here in this physical world and within the 3 worlds, we are subjected to all that, okay? to some heaven and some hell, and some physical existence, like in this world. Is that what you want to ask?
Well, I was wondering if like other shadow universes have the same.
Similar.
Yes, Master. And is Master dealing with the same circumstances as we have here now on planets from other shadow universes?
Yes, if the Master is there, have to, huh?
What is the reason that different shadow universes develop similarly, like all these other planets having meat or killing?
Whew. You see, when a new world is born, okay? For example, a new planet is formed, yeah? By the force of something, yeah? Good or bad. Then it's empty, like a country without a king, yeah? Without anything. So it's like up for grab. Anyone can go there if they have enough power, okay?
Yes.
Like the power of creation, like Brahma, one of the gods or the being in Brahman heaven, the third heaven, when we look at it and see, oh, that's a good place, I will go there. And he'll go there and establish his throne, and then begin to create things and attract other beings to come to his planet. Yeah, you see that?
Yes.
And then it begins this kind of interaction, good, bad, neutral, you know, helping each other, hurting each other by accident or by deliberation, etc., etc. And then karma begin to form again and again and again, huh?
Yes. Understand.
Then it becomes similar to this situation, yeah?
Yes, Master.
Yeah. New world, new planets keep forming all the time. Just as scientists do not always discover them because maybe they're too far or maybe it's still invisible, yeah? Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Maybe they make an invisible shield also to cover the eyes of other, okay? Because they worry about intruder.
Understand. Yes.
You see, we are also trying to intrude other planets already, like Mars, Moon, Venus, yeah?
Yes, Master.
They already trying, planning, going soon.
Yes.
They want to go soon, okay? Already preparing. You see that?
Yes, Master.
Even people already sell the moon, yeah? Sell some part of the moon, and some people buy it already, you know that.
Yes.
Yeah. And then now even officially, scientists ask other people to sell them rock from the moon, if they happen to go up there. By the way, bring back some rocks and sell it to us, for doing experiments or something. You see that?
Yes, Master.
We are invaders. We cannot take care of our planet problem, but we already want to control other areas, far away from us. Many hundreds or thousands or millions of light years, yeah? Oh, my God, lah. It's so funny, you know, everything is so quick and ephemeral. They're trying so hard as if they live here for thousands of years.
Yes.
Is that okay with you already, or?
Yes, Master. Thank you, Master.
Yeah, next one.
Master, with the new spiritual realm, does Master elevate beings from all different shadow universes to the same new realm?
Yeah, if they have affinity, if I can, yes.
Oh, wow, thank you, Master.
It's never crowded, don't worry. It's big, very big.
Nice to know that, Master.
Okay.
Could Master talk more about the new spiritual realm? How is it, and how people are, and what do they do there?
Oh, I don't know how to describe it in our language, actually. Wait until you get there, then you know, huh? They're so free, so blissful, and there's nothing we can talk about it, okay?
Yes,
even the fifth level cannot say already. Just say they're brilliant with light, and they're so incredibly beautiful and so free, and they just exist, okay? And they do what they want to do.
We're excited to find out, Master.
Yeah. Not so long anyway, our life. Just a few decades. So be patient, man, patient. Yeah.
Master, in the most recent conference, Master said that the people over there had no more ego left. So, so I was wondering if there is no more sense of individuality or separation?
No, it's not like that. It's not like that. We all have individual space, you know, and identity, yeah? It's not like you mingle together like a lump of, you know, pastry. You are free, you are yourself, and everything okay. It's just the ego is something that only exists in our kind of world, okay? Yes. So it's like kind of force that make you compete with people, yeah? Make you jealous, make you territorial, make you wanting to be better than others and pushing others down and things like that. Okay, huh? Yeah.
Yes.
In the other world, they don't have such tendency or quality or no need. Okay?
Yes.
Everyone never had anything that they need, that they have to compete for, that they have to fight for. Okay?
Yeah.
In this world, all these things come out also because of training, background. People don't have enough food, yeah? Don't have enough power. The strong oppress the weak. So they just try to get up and, you know, fight and to be equal and stuff like that, yeah?
I understand.
Or to have more food, and thus all these things come out and strengthen the power to want to stand out, and that is the ego, okay?
Yes, Master.
In the heaven world, don't have this, no need. In higher heaven, of course, yes. In the astral heaven, still have, okay?
Understand. Thank you, Master.
Has Master received lately any visits again from animals who come to give Master any message, or any other spiritual being or Master in the meditation? Maybe some new revelations that you can share with us, Master?
Yes, they keep coming. They keep coming. And the revelation in my meditation now, it's nothing much for you to worry about. They just tell me to keep safe, you know, stay, don't move. And many animals keep coming, all kind of species, even one species, different animals. Yesterday, very little one is a little frog as big as my thumb, yeah? Trying to make himself, you know, known by my attention and tell me. I said, okay, what? You also even have a message for me, I guess, right? He said, yes, don't leave, you know, stay, or go somewhere better for you. And I said, who sent you? Huh? Is it you yourself? Is a negative power sent you, or where are you from? So it's a she, it's a he. He told me the divinity sent me. I said, wow, don't they have something smaller? I said, okay, thank you very much. Every time I thank them because the spider and all kind of squirrel, birds, and frog, even skunk coming. You know, the skunk was so beautiful. He has a white stripe from his head all the way to his tail, and then he has also a white thing on his toes, and oh, he's beautiful. Yeah, so beautiful. And he was telling me the same thing. I said, why you guys have to all say the same thing like this? So they say, just to make it stronger, poignant and more powerful, so that you will not neglect it. Just to make more stronger energy, so to keep you here. Yeah. I said, okay, I will consider that, but if I have to move, I have to move. But thank you so much for coming. You know, they even risk their life. They come into some dangerous places just to get my attention. Yeah. I say, you don't do this to everyone else. They might squash you, you know, little ones. Yeah. And I keep telling them, don't eat anything live. Just eat what already discarded. Then I can take them to heaven. That's all. I have a short conversation. Inside, they tell me other things that sometimes I cannot tell you, huh? Okay?
Yes, Master, I understand.
And if you continue to give me a lot of work like this every day, I don't know if I have time to even check my inside email. You know, I feel very sorry. Sometimes I thought I just have to quit it to do more inside research, you know. But I just can't, so can't have everything. Too bad.
Yes, Master. Did all these animals and beings, did they come down from heaven to just help Master, or is it because they are just closer to heaven and they are not blocked like humans so that they can receive these messages to give Master?
You're right. They're not blocked like humans. They have this advantage of being non-humans, but they have advantage that they are not blocked blocked like us because our mind is too active. So it blocked out many things in order to continue to function. If you know too much about your past life, about what to do next and all that, then it would be wonderful, no?
Yes, it would.
But if you want to know too much about your past life, it might not also be that good. If you know that you are king of this country and then now you have to work for SMTV for food only, I don't know if you're happy to work for 2 meals a day.
Very happy.
Maybe you might start a revolution to get back your throne, whatever, yeah? Who knows? Or if you know the neighbors is your wife and you go and look at her and say, my God, so ugly, what to do?
Yes.
So it's a curse, but it's also a blessing that we don't know much. We do day to day, okay? Just like me, 1 minute after another, yeah? 1 minute to the next. Just do what you have to do in front of you. And pray, meditate, of course, yeah? Eat moderately. Yeah, like that?
Yes, Master.
Any more questions?
Yes, one more question, Master. There has been a lot of negative news about the US President Donald Trump throughout his 4 years, yet many people still support him. Why are they still backing him despite all of this? And also, why did Master give him a Shining World Peace Leader Award?
Tell me, what is about bad things about him?
In the news, we hear maybe his decisions and his actions. For example, during the pandemic, his reaction was not fast enough, or he has some controversial views and way of talking, and the media tend to maybe play him in a negative way.
Mm-hmm. Like what? What is controversial news that the media complain about?
It seems like the way he talks is maybe not very serious. Like he didn't take the virus very seriously.
Mm-hmm.
He has maybe some kind of more right or conservative views, and the left is maybe thinking he's not progressive enough. And
what else?
Donald Trump is denying the climate change, the science of it.
Also, he wanted to open up the animal factories quicker, and after the pandemic shut them down.
You want to open them up again?
Yes.
What else?
For immigration policies, usually Master welcomes immigrants to come into the country, but he wanted to, keep all the immigrants out with a wall and with the Muslims and the Mexicans, etc.
Okay, so he has not about vegan, right? And then he did not take pandemic seriously, and then he kind of did not welcome refugee, right?
Yes.
Okay. Anything else bad about that president? These are just in the media. How about other people? Don't they say anything else? The media don't like him. Some, yeah. What else? Some of you Americans should know, right?
Trump rolled back some environmental issues. So Trump is for coal. He still supports fossil fuel.
Are you telling the fact or this, right?
Yes, it's a fact.
Okay. Any other Americans who know better?
Well, he was impeached, Master, for supposedly colluding with the Russians.
Impeached? But he still can be president?
Yes, Master.
Are you sure about that?
Yes, Master. One side can impeach, and then the Senate is kind of like the court, and then they say he can...
He did not win the impeachment? He did not get away with it, or what? He win or he lost?
Well, basically, he won.
He won, okay.
Oh, there's a lot of, in the media, discussions when he tends to exaggerate things, or sometimes they say he outright lies. They would have like a whole list of 10,000 things he says that is not correct when they fact check.
Okay, so it's not well informed. Yeah, it should be more informed, right? Okay, anything else against him? From his friends, his family, what do they say? Is all true or not?
I think his niece just came out with a book that said not good things about him.
Okay, so his niece against him.
Master, probably the latest news was there's some audios from February where he knows about the pandemic and how dangerous it was. And then the same week he went out into rallies with his followers and he didn't tell them. He just played down
the pandemic.
Yes, Master. And he kept doing it for a long time until... Yeah.
What did he say? Why he denied the danger of the pandemic? Did he defend himself?
It was a private interview with some reporter, and there was recording audio where he said he knew.
He knew, and then why he denied?
Because he said he didn't want to cause any commotion or
fear.
Fears.
Oh, I see. Okay. All right. Any more?
No, Master.
Oh, poor guy. You guys, Americans, should know, right? Okay. Any good thing he does? You don't know.
He's for peace. He helped the Korea peace.
Yes.
And then now he's helping the Middle East.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
He's been helping to take down human trafficking.
Human trafficking as well?
Yeah, he's against it and trying to making arrests and try to arrest many of the big people that are involved.
Okay, so he did some good stuff, huh?
Yes.
Okay, so now I'm trying to satisfy you, okay? First of all, you say he opened the meat business again, is that correct? He planned to or he did already? He announced that?
Yes, he announced that he wanted to.
He went to open a meat business again, right?
The factories, yes.
Okay. But not open yet, right? Just plan to, right?
I think they shut down again because of the virus.
Okay. Yeah, maybe he knew that. So he just said that to make them happy. But it will be closed anyway, right?
Yes.
Okay, you must know Americans are big beef eater, yeah?
Yes,
meat eating. They eat big piece of meat on the plate, not just normal. American people, they used to love meat. Maybe they don't love as much anymore because of their fear of the infection, yeah?
Yes.
Pandemic. But he is in the process of returning to be the second term, right?
Yes, Master.
So he has to say things, many things, to make many people happy.
Yes.
Okay.
So maybe he said that, but he knows it's not happening. It won't happen. Yeah? Okay?
Yes, Master.
Possible. Or possible because he did not support the vegan diet, because he also American.
Yes.
But at least it's not opening yet, and it's just by nature, it closed, you know. Then it's good for us, good for the world, good for the animals. He knew about the pandemic, but he didn't say because he worried it caused panic, right?
Yes, Master.
Okay. Many other also do that, okay?
Yes.
Other countries also did that, some of them. Okay, huh?
Yes, Master.
So he's not the only one. To be in his position, it's very difficult. You understand me? Yeah.
Master.
Very difficult. You cannot please everybody. But let's see if he keep the promise, okay? First of all, when he ran for presidency, he promised to make American first, right?
Yes.
So therefore, he offend the immigrants. But he did keep his promise, right?
Right.
He go against the immigration policy. Is of course it caused him unfavorable reaction from different nationalities, yeah, and people and countries, yeah. But as I say, you cannot please everybody. If he's an American president, maybe he thinks he should just take care of the Americans first. But meanwhile, the Americans as the whole, they also donate a lot to different countries. Yeah?
Yes.
Their own poor people in different countries. Of course, they cannot do everything. You know, the war is big. But they donate a lot. I think Americans are the biggest donators in the world. Yeah?
Yes.
According to what I see on the news. Is that right or not?
That's correct, Master.
Okay, so no matter, they still do their best. And what else? I have to take my glass to read what I have just jot it down from your information that you have read, yeah? From the news that you informed me just now. I wrote it, but then writing it, reading is different. Okay, so that's first one, open meat business. Second, the pandemic, not seriously. Third, didn't welcome refugee. I answered you already, yeah?
Yes.
Because there are many unemployment in America, yeah? And he's a businessman also. You understand that?
Yes.
So he just think of business also, yeah? He think if there are not a lot of other immigrating, how you say, people, then his people, the American people, would have more job. Yes, yes. More money, yeah? Yes. Yeah, okay. So, of course, he's not the president like every other president, but maybe that's why the Americans voted for him. Yes. They wanted a president who take care of them, you know? That's what they wanted, and that's what he's there for. Yes. So he promised to take care of Americans, so he has to, you know, stop the immigration and immigrating people. Now, so you cannot blame him. He keep his promise, even though maybe it's not very, you know, friendly. What to do, right? At least he kept his promise to his people, no?
Yes, Master.
But that maybe not go down well with all the international thinking, huh? Okay?
Yes, Master.
And to some of you, the Americans, who love to have more colorful society, yeah? Different people, different races, different color. Same with Germany. Before, the Chancellor Merkel wanted to bring in more refugees, but the people also went on to protest. So later she has to bow down a little. She stopped. She make more stringent rules for the immigration, yeah? And instead they give money to other countries to house these refugees. It's more similar environment for them, you know? Like the Syrian or the other go to Turkey instead. And they give millions and millions of dollars to take care of them there, yeah? Okay?
Yes, Master.
I also think myself, of course, accept the difficult life and death situation, like the war broke out and harassment and torturing and all that. People should stay in their own country, you see? Except urgent situation, they should stay in their own country. Because your own people, blood is thicker than water. It's better you stay in your own country where you're more familiar with the language, the food, the climate, you know, the tradition, everything. Because you go out to other countries, not all people will welcome you in that country. They will think of you like coming to make burden for their economy and taking up their job and stuff like that. The thirst they don't have, the kind or gentle eyes on you. This will make you feel pressure and humiliated. And your mind don't feel restful, don't feel confident. So it would be better if you stay in your own country. Even maybe less economically sound, but you have everything else. You have love from your family, your friends, your countrymen, and the law of your country, and the government protect you in your country, etc., etc. That's what I think, yes. But the thing is, people are people, you know, they look elsewhere for better life sometimes. Sometimes the grass is greener in the neighbor's yard or in the father meadows. So you cannot have everything. You cannot be like an immigrant and feel as well and as respected, as natural as in your own country. And if we don't have war, you know, and if we have all be convenient, then we are never short of food and short of job and don't have any sickness and poverty. Then people don't even have to immigrate, because most people, they love their country anyway, yeah? They like to be where they are.
Yes, Master.
Just used to it, you know? And God put them there and they would like to stay there. So there is not enough love and merit, I told you, to cover themselves and to cover others, like immigrants. And then also because of pandemic, you know, So some people are afraid to take in immigrants in case they bring in also the infection, yeah?
Yes, Master.
That also make it worse for everyone. So the host country as well as for the immigrating people. How about the collusion with Russia, huh? I don't know, because I am not in that category of knowing everything about what's going on in the political arena, yeah. Maybe it's like that, but he's still the president, so he does what he can, huh? In the shortest word of a good politician, you have to accept what you have, okay? Yes. He's put there already, so it's better just to work with him. I am not very interested in political things, but I think every country is allotted to different kind of leader or government according to their own karma, you know, and merit. Yes. Yes, so if you have a good president, then because you have done some good thing and deserving it. If you have a not so good president, then you just have to accept it until the next turn of event, of karma. We are short of politicians, I'm telling you, that's why, maybe, yeah? Because many people don't like to join the political parties. In many countries, they don't like. And then there are only a handful of selected few who are in, and they have maybe 1 or 2 or 3 parties only, and they're just rotating in that circle. They don't have any new, fresh idea person, yeah? Because then the public will not know them, okay? Or then or the party will not promote them, the party, because they're not in the parties. Nobody promote them. They have nothing, no mean to come out into the public and say, hey, vote for me, yeah? Suppose I go out now and say, vote for me. Anybody vote for me? No, they don't know me. You have to be in a party first, and then people will recommend you, and then they go all the way out to promote you, to propagate for you, and then people will know you and vote for you. Yes. So it just has to be, either one party or another, one politician or another, yeah? Either Mr. Trump or Mr. Sanders or Mrs. Clinton, for example. People didn't have a lot of choice, did they? Yeah?
No.
Yeah, you see that? Yeah. They've all been well trained already since they were young inside the party, and they've been promoted on and propagated on. Advertisement helps everything. So at least this president, he doesn't want to make war, okay, huh? So let's talk about all his good things. Like he mediate the Korean peace, that save, atomic war. That could eliminate our world altogether, yeah? But now Korean have peace, yeah? No atom bomb, okay? Yeah, no atomic war.
Master, did President Trump really mediate Korean peace?
Yeah, he must have mediated it, because an event with such a magnitude cannot take place without, the U.S. intervention or arrangement. Even maybe he did that behind the scene. He must have done that. And then also now he mediates a Middle East peace. It's happening, yeah? Yes. It's successful. And then he stopped human trafficking, or at least he cared about it.
Yes, Master.
All this is very important for the whole world, okay?
Yes.
And whatever inconvenient for some people, like immigrants or some Americans, then we just have to try to improve it somehow, if we can.
Yes, Master.
But otherwise, to be in his position, it's very difficult. Any position, top position is difficult. You cannot please everybody.
Yes, Master.
If you please this group, then the other group criticize you.
Yes.
They expect the president to make miracle, but he's only a human. He has his own character. He has his own. I'm just talking fairly.
Yes, Master.
In fact, when he voted for president, I was surprised too, like many of you, huh?
Yes.
So I thought, huh? Yeah, I think many people also did not expect that he won, right?
Yes.
No.
So anyway, he won, so God must have wanted it, huh?
Yes.
Then we just keep him for now, huh?
Yes,
Okay? At least he has worked good for the world. He made peace. That means save, you don't know, countless of lives. You see what I'm saying?
Yes, Master.
And that may be earning his merit to become president again. Okay?
Yes.
At least he doesn't make war. He doesn't waste Americans' life in foreign land.
Yes, Master.
Yes, Master.
To be a soldier in some foreign land, far away from your family, your friend, your girlfriend or your wife, your kid, is no party, okay?
Yes, Master.
It's not fun, yeah?
Yes.
So if he withdraw the troops from other country, that is a bravo, okay? Big bravo. And if he try to mediate peace within many nations, that's another bravo, okay?
Yes, Master.
And he's not a vegan. He probably doesn't have a concept about veganism. Being a business, very busy businessman, yeah?
Yes.
He lost business before.
Yes, he has.
And then became nothing, and then he built it up again. So what a stamina, huh? Become, big, rich person again, yeah?
Yes.
That's very, very difficult, and he won that. So he probably treat the country like a business. Whatever good for Americans, good for his country, he does it. You see?
Yes, Master.
At the expense of his, favorable view, yeah, from others, yeah, from the opposition as well as from environmental people or the humanitarian people or some benevolent journalists.
Yes.
But he has to do what he thinks he should do, for his president business. It's not easy. He's only a human, and it also depends on if he has a good advisor or not.
Yes.
You cannot just blame the president alone. The president has many advisors. You know that or not?
Yes.
Yeah. And depends on what the advisors fit him. Yeah. He acts according to that time or according to that advice.
Yes.
If his advisor happened to tell him, you cannot announce all this dangerous stuff, even though you knew it, and people will panic and the business will go down.
Yes.
The investments from foreigner will be withdrawn and will be shrinking in economy and all that stuff. So at that time, he would say, no, it's no problem, it's just a flu.
Yes.
And he still insists that until the end, until later when some of his, assistant got COVID-19, then he began to be more into the protective field. He even wore a mask at last, yeah?
Yes, Master.
Before that, he did not. Maybe he could not think of what to do for the best. Because if you order lockdown, people go out on the street and protest for lack of freedom, for dictatorship, controlling, whatever. And if you don't order lockdown, people also go out on the street and protest, saying that you don't care about them and do not take care of the pandemic. But I remember seeing some news somewhere that he has ordered a great sum of money and signed some executive order to order some more money from the national financial resource to help people in time of the pandemic who has no job or who lost their job, etc. Maybe you can find it in the news again.
Yes, Master.
And also he ordered research to, as quick as possible, to make a vaccine against the pandemic. I saw him finally wear mask in the public to show people that they should also be protective of themselves. Being in the presidential position is very difficult to really do what it takes to please all people. I don't think you can ever please 100% the public's opinions, because everyone thinks differently.
Yes.
I have just mentioned that he signed an executive order or some sort like that. I'm not very familiar with political system and their special terms. So he's supposed to sign some executive order, or not executive, to help the unemployed people, especially the poorer people, during pandemic because they lost their job. It was a staggering $304 billion in aid. It's quite okay for me. So I think he really cares about his people.
Yes,
just he doesn't really know how to express it very well. He doesn't know how to express himself very eloquently, but I feel that he's a very genuine man, very good-hearted. And United States of America is a very big country. It's very difficult to control the border, to stop the importing of the COVID-19, even if they have done it early. Yeah, it's a mess everywhere. Not many countries were prepared for this magnitude of disaster. It just came from nowhere and still going. I heard that he ordered many hundreds of millions of face masks to give to people,
Yes,
to distribute it to everybody. But somehow it got stopped. Maybe it's one of the administration staff or some other people, for whatever reason, didn't want to cause panic, didn't want to interrupt the economy or make things worse. I don't know. Very difficult to decide sometimes.
Yes, Master.
He did try to handle the best he can also, according to all the reports and the research that you can do. He got for $18 billion to speed up the vaccine for the COVID-19. He does care.
Yes.
And also, he did close the border of the United States of America. And then other people also mocked him, laughed at him, say he's a public or something like that. You see, it's like what you say, done if you do, done if you don't.
Yes, Master.
He did try what he can, eh? He tried his best. I don't know if any other president would have done better in that situation and circumstances. And as you watch the news, you should know that's not the only problem. People oppose him, and the opposition also ridicule him about closing the borders, and also criticize him about closing on the immigration at the border, etc.
Yes.
And that is not to count the protests mushroomed everywhere to also go against him because of the lockdown or because of the mask, etc., etc. I don't know if anyone could be in this president's shoes and still function with so much negative going on. His own staff even betrayed him, and other writing books and negative things about him. Some of his family members against him, and even want more money from him, suing him, whatever, and many other also kind of oppose him. Make it so very chaotic, apart from all the disaster that befell the nation. Aren't you glad that you're not the president and especially President of United States of America.
Yes, Master.
I congratulate you and myself, at least. We don't have to be in that position. We do our work very hard and very diligently, but we do it with our heart, and we don't have to listen to other people. We know what we're doing, and we know it's right.
Yes, Master.
All right. Now you know why I give him his award, because there are many things that he did and are still doing, which are really good for the people, for the Americans, and for the world.
Yes, Master.
You have to see a big picture of a person, what he does, is good for the world or not, okay?
Yes, Master.
Not just American, not just a group. Yeah. And being in his position, I don't know if anybody else would do better. I really don't know. Even in Sweden, they did not lock down. And the whole Europe, they go against Sweden also. They didn't let Swedish people even come in to their country for holiday or anything at one time. You know, right?
Yes.
Because the Swedish government did not impose a lockdown. Yeah?
Yes,
They just say, okay, be careful. But there is business as usual.
Yes.
So some government think like that is better. And some government think like this is better.
Yes, Master.
Some people believe that if you just let people loose, then they will develop herd immunity. Yeah?
Yes, Master.
And then it would be better, and the pandemic will be lessened and better and be gone. Oh man, it's difficult, okay? They are not clairvoyant, okay? They're humans.
Yes, Master.
And all this also because of karma, yeah? Karma from the people, that they have pandemic. So you cannot just blame a government or a president alone, okay?
Yes, Master.
If you have to blame the president, then you blame the advisors also, the whole government stuff, yeah?
Yes.
A government or a presidential office or prime minister office composed of many elements, yeah? Many egos, many good and bad people and characters, yeah?
Yes.
And the president alone have to weather all that. Also difficult for him, okay?
Yes, Master.
But you have to look at the bigger picture, like peace. Oh, I love that, okay?
Yes.
I ask all the government and president of the world, as a world citizen, to do two things only. Be vegan, make peace, yeah?
Yes, Master.
Well, at least he does one. At least he give me one of my requests, huh? Make peace, and it's successful, yeah?
Yes.
And for that, we have to give him some credit, okay?
Yes.
Everything else, of course, internal conflict and even family conflict, it happens because of personal interest.
Yes.
Because sometimes in the family, they make a tribal war because of for inheritance stuff, yeah?
Yes,
Master.
Or priority stuff, yeah? Okay?
Yes.
And then they do what they do, huh? Family members, yeah? But I think many of his brothers supported him, no?
Yes.
I think only one sister talked bad about him, yeah?
Yes, Master.
But it's nothing very serious, right?
Yes.
And the niece book, what talk about?
Just his about his character. She thought it was not a good character to be for a president. That's
Okay. I don't know what character could be a president. You vote for a president, he does his job. You don't care character too much. I mean, individually, personality.
Yes.
Sometimes we have bad karma with some people, yeah?
Yes.
And of course, that will be conflict, and then people will criticize that character, okay?
Yes.
But it could be just personal karma in the past life. So if he does his job good for your country, good for the world, then you should give him bigger credit than just a personal conflict.
Yes, Master.
And interest conflict.
Yes,
Master.
Long time ago, I saw one of the historical kind of film, by chance, about I think Genghis Khan. One of the people want to assassinate him. Yeah.
Yes,
Master.
He already has a chance to come in because he fulfilled all the requirements to see the king. He came in, but then he didn't want to kill him. And then he explained to the king why he doesn't. He said because the king unites many races together, okay?
Yes,
Make into one country. And very, very, so became more powerful, united. And it's bring peace to the nation and make people have more peaceful life. But he wanted to kill him because of some personal revenge.
Yes, yes, Master.
And later he think personal revenge is not as important as country's peace and prosperity. Yeah?
Yes, yes.
Because that affect millions of people, yeah?
Yes, yes.
And for him, only his and his family personal vengeance only, yeah?
Yes.
So he thought it's not worth it to kill the king because of personal hatred. So he did not kill the king. He come to the king, he could have killed him, so near already, but he explained to him he came not to kill him. So I don't know why he came. Huh? Yeah, in that case, you should not come because you risk your life. Hmm?
Yes, yes.
And because of that, he has to be killed anyway, and he knew that, and he still did it. He just probably want to express his gratitude to the king, yeah, in such a way.
Yes, Master.
But still, because of the law, he has to be executed, yeah?
Yes.
All the same, even with all that good intention. So in many ways, we have to think a bigger, broader picture of the world, okay?
Yes, Master.
Instead of just a small space. Anyway, it's very difficult to be in his position and decide things that make all people happy. That's not possible. Even any other president could not make all the Americans happy.
Yes.
All the world happy, yeah?
Yes, Master.
So he accomplished what he can, and I think there was some good accomplishment, even if people say it is politically motivated. You see?
Yes, Master.
But it's okay, people have the right to think like that. And it's possible that it is politically motivated because of the election, yeah?
Yes.
But at least it's successful. Who cares of what motivated, yeah?
Yes.
Peace happened. And a lot of lives, millions could be saved from eternal war in our world.
Yes.
And blood brother against each other even. And people living in fear, psychologically oppressed and depressed by the looming war, okay? Like, for example, Korean War.
Yes.
And that will be involved the war also, and that will be big. And that will be troublesome for the whole Asia, not to talk about the world, okay? If the war broke out, okay?
Yes.
Yes, Master.
So he did something good. And that's why I gave him a Shining World Leadership Peace Award. And he deserved that, okay?
Yes, Master.
I don't care if people go against me because they're against the President Trump, they might against me too. But I get nothing from him. I don't even know him.
Yes,
I did not even get to shake his hand or do anything, okay?
Yes.
So I'm just talking fairly
Yes,
in the point of the world. And he's the first one to walk on the North Korean soil. You know that, right?
Yes.
At least American's president, right?
Yes,
Master.
And he is the first one who made multi-Emirates country, Middle East peace happen.
Yes.
The United Arab Emirates comprises of 7 emirates, meaning countries with their own rulers and laws. You know, Israel and the Arab world have been so-called eternally like enemies. And he is the first one who brought peace between Israel and multi-Arab Emirates countries. Before him, 2 U.S. presidents also facilitated peace in the Middle East, but just one-on-one basis. President Trump is the first one who mediated multi-countries peace success in the Middle East. So he deserves a big, huge bravo from everyone in the world. Well, for me anyway, from us.
Yes, Master.
He sent his son-in-law there even, risking his life, son-in-law's life. Who knows if it's safe to go there?
Yes, Master.
And then he is the first one also who truly cares about stopping human trafficking. And I mean really tracking down about it, jailing some big ones already. He signed order of 35 million US dollars and another 430 million US dollars for human trafficking prevention, education, victim protection, and stronger government prosecution for human traffickers. All these order to aid in tracking and jailing human children traffickers. Others might have talked about it or some done little about it, but he is the first one who really acts strongly, fast, and seriously, and with heart put into it to protect people and children from human traffickers. And as a big bravo, because it pains my heart also to know, to see all this human trafficking going on in the world and not much done about it. So maybe he will be also the first one to promote vegan law.
We hope so.
Who knows, who knows? Yeah, he's the first in many things already. You know, things impossible like Korean peace.
Yes, Master.
And nuclear disarmament, you know?
Yes.
For Korea and all that. So, okay, let's give him some balance, yeah?
Yes, Master.
Right. Yeah.
Master, I did hear that he's the first president in generations that hasn't started a war with other country.
Yeah, in America.
Yeah.
The first American president that doesn't start a war. Another bravo.
Yes, Master.
Not only he have not started the war, he stopped the war.
Yes.
He withdrew troops from Afghanistan.
Yes.
And from where else?
Iraq, the Middle East.
Iraq and Syria?
Syria, yes.
Yeah. Look at that. Okay? The same countless of lives, human lives even.
Yes, Master.
And he care about human trafficking for children and all. If he signed so much order for almost $500 million for tracking down and solving the issue of human trafficking, then he must really care about it.
Yes, Master.
I mean, this problem about human trafficking is not like a majority. That means that he really cares about it. It's not like he wants to do that so that people will vote for him.
Yes.
So it's truly caring. In my opinion, huh?
Yes.
Not only has President Trump done good things about the human trafficking to track them down and eliminating it, because can you imagine how many innocent, poor, helpless children have been kidnapped and forced into this kind of despicable work just for some rich, privileged few? How many parents have agonized over the loss of their children and doesn't know what happened to them. So this is a very important law reinforcing that President Trump has done to his country as well as to the world.
Yes, Master.
I cannot thank him enough for that. Because to think about it, children helplessly delivered into this brutal beast of so-called beast. I cannot bear it. I'm just too emotional. Well, never mind about that. The other service that Mr. President Trump, also his administration had done good to humans, are to stop some of the pharmacy who has done harm to people. They mix some of the drug like opium into some pills so that people take them and become addicted even. If you take it long enough, you become addicted. The pharmacy are supposed to help people, to cure people, to heal people, but they use their privilege, know-how, and power to harm people.
Yes, Master.
So President Trump and his administration have made these pharmacy pay, and they have stopped these kind of illegal, harmful, hurtful activities of the pharmacies. And one of these so-called pharmacies already been caught. So President Trump, bless him, and his administration. I'm sorry, I'm still so emotional. I cannot bear that people abuse children in any way at all. These are wicked evils. Okay, oh, I forgot what I was saying. All right, then you know, even pharmacy is supposed to cure people illness and help them protect their health, but instead, some of them did evil things like that to harm people. So I am glad that there are such governments exist in this world. I hope Mr. President and his administration continue to help their citizens as well as the world citizens to be on the right track. I have just found out about the pharmacy illegal drug today, 6 October. But this case must have happened long time already. Just that I never have watched the news up to recently because of the COVID-19 concerning everybody. And I don't prepare my speech in advance.
Yes, Master.
I don't do a lot of research in all this mundane stuff. Just recently, by the way, it happened. And then I scan the news for you guys so I know more about President Trump. But if you know more about what he and his government did, that is good for humans, animals, or world, citizens, or all beings of any kind, please add it on to our program with the voiceover, okay?
Yes, Master.
The one that I add on today about the drug, I have just found it down, so add it on. But the rest you find out, please add it on, okay?
Yes, Master.
Good government, good leader, we must support as much as we can. Thank you.
Some of President Trump and his administration's good accomplishments. In response to the pandemic, provided $13 billion in relief for farmers, increased monthly food security benefits for low-income households, signed an executive order to support the mental health of vulnerable groups, etc.
Helped to reduce unemployment for Black and Hispanic Americans to record low levels in 2019.
Signed multiple bills to benefit Native American communities, including compensation for past land loss, funds for language preservation, etc.
Enacted major reforms with the First Step Act for the humane treatment of inmates and more support for those returning to society.
Secured billions of US dollars to address the US opioid epidemic and signed a law to manage overprescribing and abuse.
Lowered the prices of prescription medicines for senior citizens and increased affordable health insurance options.
Launched a program to make expensive HIV prevention drugs free to those without prescription drug insurance, as part of the administration's plan to eliminate the HIV/AIDS epidemic in the US within 10 years.
Conducted a multi-agency federal action plan to reduce childhood-led exposure in vulnerable communities.
Signed the Prevent Animal Cruelty and Torture, or PACT Act, into law, making certain severe offences a federal crime with penalties.
Signed an executive order and other active measures to protect unborn children.
Signed an act to provide $10 million annually to reduce marine debris through research, prevention and reduction.
Signed a law to protect over 525,000 hectares of new wilderness and safeguard 400,000 plus hectares of public lands from future mining operations.
Ordered troop withdrawals from Afghanistan, Iraq and Syria.
Mediated the normalization of economic ties between Serbia and Kosovo, etc.
So at least he have some, some good point in his heart, yeah?
Yes.
If he did have a better personal background or some more spiritual education when he was younger, yeah, then he could have done much better thing.
Yes.
But all the thing that he did that is not right according to the media report and the people, it was maybe because of his background, okay, huh? But even with the bad background, he grew up out of it and did some good thing. Good, important, big things for the world. Yeah?
Yes.
That is not to start any war and stop the war and make peace. That's 3 steps. It's very difficult to make.
Yes, Master.
Yeah. Mostly America is the police of the world and they flex muscle, okay?
Yes, Master.
And he's the one who did the opposite. Growing out of America, growing out of this kind of environment, whose race always believe in making war.
Yes, Master.
Or to flex the muscle. And he didn't do that. He did the opposite. So he doesn't fear. He just did what he thinks is correct. Yeah?
Yes, Master.
Number 1. Number 2, many people fear China. Just talking about it. I go further, okay? I hope you guys protect me, okay? Okay. We are just discussing things, okay?
Yes.
Warning. You might find the content herein disturbing, but the truth must be revealed.
I'm not running for president, so nobody can worry that I became politician, yeah? And my humble little voice from Asia, what does it do anyway? So we are not American, we can be free to speak, yeah? Without worrying about being unpopular, yeah? Or not voted for, huh? Okay? You guys still vote for me, right?
Yes, Master.
No, I'm your master, please. Don't impeach me, yeah? Please. If you do, I'll be so happy. That I have excuse to just go somewhere, do something, do for myself, okay?
Yes.
Painting or making more song. Nowadays, I don't have anything for pleasure anymore. I asked somebody to bring me the mandolin, but I haven't not even looked at it. I have no time to even look at it.
Yes.
Of course, I'm looking at it, like hanging in another corner. But I don't remember until now. I saw it there in the corner, hanging there, but I never had time. It's good that we do a remote conference, so I don't have to really dress up so much, okay?
Yes.
I have only a few pair of clothes, and this is, I think, the one that I can look decent on. the last decent-looking one. Maybe I have to go and get it somewhere else if I need another conference. I don't want to bore you with the same shirt all the time. And luckily I have just maybe 4 of them. So you see 4 types up to now.
Yes.
That's all the decent one I have. If I don't go back to the old place and get something or tell somebody get some more for me, then this all we can recycle again and again. Why did I talk about this? What is it? So I don't worry about not voted for, yeah? Okay?
Yes.
Oh, writing bad comment on the newspapers? I don't care. They did all these years. Okay, huh? Yeah.
Yes.
It's just a test for the faithful to know who has enough wisdom to continue this path. And to also to test who has a higher level of spiritual attainment so that they understand what is what. Yeah?
Yes,
The low-level people, they just fall miserably. Just fall like dry leaves. Yeah. Not to talk about outside people. Yeah? Okay?
Yes.
So it is all destiny, all karma, all fate. What can I do? I try to help quietly. I mean, behind the scene.
Yes, Master.
Behind all my talk, I do other things to help people and the animals. So what else is there? Did I finish talking about that?
You was mentioning something about China?
Oh, yeah. Most countries in the world, they fear of China because they also have big muscle, eh?
Yes.
And they have big population, eh?
Yes.
And they have weapons, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah, destructive one. Mass destructive one, huh? Do they have atom bomb?
Yes, they do.
Yes, you see that? Even Indians have that, yeah. Anyway, just to protect themselves, I think, because other countries have, they must have. That's what I think. That's why the Korean also had kind of develop nuclear warhead. They were developing, according to report. I heard one time before the retreat long ago, the dear comrade Kim Jong-un announced that he's also a father, and he doesn't want his children to have this nuclear arm on their back, something like that, right?
Yes.
He deserves more praises from the world. Yeah, and whatever thing that they do here and there, they was sometimes subordinate, yeah, and sometimes other family member or government member maybe try to protect his reputations, or maybe do something by blowing up office, but otherwise not from him. Yeah, okay?
Yes.
Why do we talk about that now? Yeah, about President Trump, huh? So he kind of have a part in that, yeah? Of this peace and nuclear-free world, yeah, okay?
Yes.
So I'm very happy. I'm glad that there are such a president. And about voting for him or not, or people support him, there's always some pro and con anyway. Even if many books that you say written about him or his family against him and all that, but that's just personal stuff, okay, huh?
Yes.
And it's the past. You have to look into the present and the future. Maybe he made some mistake politically or other things, environmentally, but he's a businessman. He think what the businessmen think. So maybe he will change. Maybe he will become the first president to tell people not eat meat anymore and to forbid meat. Who knows? Not forbid, but like making the rules, yeah?
Yes.
Or vegan rules or something. Who knows? I just hope. So if he became a president again, maybe he could reverse all the things that he did unfavorably, according to the report. Maybe not. But at least he did something good already.
Yes.
So I know some of you don't agree why I give him shining world peace with but I don't regret, okay?
Yes. Understand.
I think he did good job. In this field,
Yes.
I only give him peace award. I didn't give him like a best brother, best uncle award. I know nothing about their family strife, okay?
Yes.
It happens every country, in every family, okay? Family have conflict
Yes.
because of personal interest, because of situation, yeah, because of things that make it difficult, okay? Because of karma. If we talk about spiritual far side, then it's a karma, yeah? All right. I hope you're happy that I give him Peace Award.
Yes, we're happy, Master.
It's good that we clear it today by your question. Yeah?
Yes, Master.
And I hope the Americans be blessed more with whatever president they will choose for the next term. Okay?
Yes, Master.
Yes. It's just I don't know how the President Trump withstand all this, with all the, all the attack aimed at him, whether or not it's true. Okay?
Yes.
I don't know how still do his job. This is very terrible. If I'm a president, I will run. Too much attack, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And very little encouragement. Yeah. But there's always some people support and some people against anyway. Any president, you see all the presidents, they have at least half and half, right?
Yes.
Yeah, even President Obama before, or President Carter, huh? He's supposed to be a peaceful guy, very pure-hearted farmer. Still people are against him also, yeah?
Yes.
Now why he trusts his wife to go here, go there? Why not? If she's capable and if he's busy, why don't he send his wife to meet other leaders? Why not, huh? They are in it together, no? Yeah? Some women are clever, no? Right?
Yes.
Yeah, and they say behind a great man is a great woman, huh?
Yes.
Yeah, but they just find anything to criticize. I think people to vote for a president to come up to the office so that they can have something to gossip about. To criticize about, or to grill, or to crucify, whatever. I wouldn't want to be president in that country, especially America. Okay?
Yes.
I'm just an honorary citizen, so it's okay to talk a little bit about that country. Yeah, it concerns me a little bit, right?
Yes.
I have a little right to talk about it.
Yes.
I'm a multi-honorary citizen, right?
Yes, Master.
Yeah, I'm better than you Americans. You're only one-time citizen, right?
Yeah.
I'm multiple
Yeah.
honorary citizen of America. Be proud that you have a master, the multiple citizen, honorary citizen, just honorary, right? I have no right, no profit, no benefit there, but I have a little privilege to talk about it, right?
Yes.
Now I come to think about it, I'm honorary citizen of America, so I could talk about Americans, right?
Yes.
I could talk about the president, right?
Yes.
Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
It's legal or not?
Yes.
Oh, well, legitimate, right? Yeah.
Yes.
At least 50%. Yeah, normally you are not a real citizen, so you have 50% privilege to talk about it. But I'm multiple, you see, multiple citizens award. So I think I'm a little more of a citizen than some Americans.
Yeah.
Wow, I'm so proud. I just joking between us, yeah? I think some states give me honorary citizenship and the key for cities and key for the state and all that. So I think I'm legitimate, right? Just to talk.
Very much so.
Just to talk about it. Well, good that you asked. Thank you.
Thank you, Master, for your...
Are you happy with my answer?
Yes,
Master. Not feeling bad in your heart because I give a piece for the wrong guy? No. He deserves it. I have to tell you, okay? He deserves it.
Yes.
Whatever motive, okay?
Yes.
It's not about just a motive. It's you're successful in such good thing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah?
Yes.
Of course, he's a politician. Huh? He has to do what politically favor for him and his party, no?
Yes.
Nothing wrong, right? But it's good for countless of people and generation now. People have more peace in their heart, yeah? They can go on with their life, okay? Without feeling oppressed in their heart, okay? And fear, yeah? And sleepless because of maybe war coming.
Yes.
In Arabian country, in Israel. That is something to be thankful for and to praise, okay? For. We thank God for that. All right. Any more opinion about this?
Yes, Master. What I know is President Trump, he's very religious. He really has great faith in Jesus Christ. And he does not drink nor smoke.
Oh.
And I think he's so special because he's a businessman. And when you meet many people and you don't drink and smoke, but he's still very successful and now even became the president. So like you say, maybe he's a special soul that God put him there.
Yeah, of course. But you see, the thing is, he's religious in his heart also. He prays for peace.
Yes.
That's what I know inside, okay?
Wow.
Heaven told me that he prayed for peace.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
You cannot cheat God.
Yes,
You cannot blind heaven. So they know.
Wow.
Anyway, peace is the most precious thing that any president can give to his country and the world.
Yes.
If he make peace for Israel and Arab, that means also peace for Americans.
Yes.
They should be happy, okay?
Yes, Master.
Yes, because also Arab country and American has also not been peaceful together.
Yes.
Due to ideology, due to geography, religion, whatever.
Yes.
So like this is very good for Americans. They should know that, okay?
Yes.
They should know that. They should be happy that the world have peace and the Arab country have peace with Israel. Because Israel also connected with America, you know, right?
Yes.
Right? Yes. They have business together. They have like a partnership. So if peace for Israel means peace also for America. Yeah, that's why I'm happy about it. Okay, huh?
Yes.
Peace for my country. My honorary country. Okay? Actually, I am also very, grateful to Americans because they give me more award than any other country I can think of. Okay?
Yes.
It's not about the award, it's the honor attached to it. Okay? And it's their sincerity, it's their respect.
Yes.
And they gave it me when I was nobody. I mean, I was a little master, but we didn't have television, nothing. Not many people know me.
Yes.
They can see through, yeah. And that was a very, the best thing that, the best treatment I receive in this world from Americans.
Wow.
So if I talk good about your country or care about your country, that is natural, okay?
Yes.
Not that I'm a busybody or politically motivated for vote or anything or benefit or anything. You know, I don't receive anything from anybody, right?
Yes.
I mean, maybe a box of tea, okay, now and then, yeah? If some big person give me a box of tea, I take it, just to make them happy. But I return something else.
Yes, Master.
So I don't gain nothing from this. I just talk fair and justly.
Yes.
And the Americans should be happy and thankful for Mr. Trump for what he did, for what he can do, okay? Other thing he cannot do, then maybe he would do it. If he in a better state or in better situation to decide, he has more time to think.
Yes.
Being a president, sometimes you don't have time, okay? You just decide whatever your advisor, tell you, okay? And that is a very difficult situation. If he has more time, if he go meditation more or retreat or whatever, maybe he can think more, maybe in a better position. Or maybe they move the Oval Office somewhere else.
Yes, Master.
As I have said, better location, yeah. Just like in Europe, like in England, for example, the government locked down and everybody stay at home for a while and things getting better.
Yes, Master.
And then people and political motivated groups or individuals begin to pressure the government, and they bow to the pressure, and then let the country open again. And now the number of infected people spike up.
Yes.
So fast, and so much more than when it was at peak season, like, for example, in March or April.
Yes.
Wasn't that? Also in France, similar situation. In America, at one time, it was many places locked down, and then people also went out on the street and protest. Then it's opened, and then it get more infection. And then mostly children before also are not going to school. And then people also have other opinions saying lockdown is worse for the children than the pandemic. So the school open again. And it's stated on the news that the children went to school and they all got infected. So I don't know who would really like to be a president or a leader of a country, no matter what name you call it. Prime Minister or King or Queen. Lucky you're not.
Yes, Master.
Because I also know what it's like to be in a position of a leader. People lift you up, and they can also smash you down anytime. Lucky the disciples, those who practice well, they have good experience inside, so they understand. Those who don't practice well remain in lower level. They are not going anywhere. They are prompt to criticize or doing wrong things by themselves.
Yes, Master.
The world is like that since time immemorial. Even to wear masks, people don't want to wear. They went also to the street to protest.
Yes.
Just to wear masks when you go out, not long. When you're at home, you do what you want. It's to protect yourself. Because actually, even if you wear a mask, which is not as good as the professional one, it still protects you somewhat. Because you have less bacteria, less virus penetrating into your mouth when you're talking. If somebody is infected next to you, or you're inhaling what he has just exhaled, the less bacteria, the less virus enter your body, the less sick you become.
Yes.
Or less bacteria, less virus, your body immunity system can fight it off. But if it's too heavy laden, if you don't wear a mask and you breathe in a whole lot of people's, droplets or air which contain small droplets, you still get sick. Get sick more seriously and difficult to cure.
Yes.
If you're sick but not too serious, you can still recover and doctors still can help you. But if you're heavily infected with tons of bacteria because you didn't cover your mouth, then it's difficult to survive. And it could be fatal because of that.
Yes, Master.
Because your body cannot fight too much of the invasion of the bacteria. It's just like anything. If you have been just sprinkle a few spray of water, then you don't get that wet, not soaking wet. But if you are not covered with umbrella or some other protective measure and you expose yourself to like a water hose, then okay, of course you get all wet. And it takes a long time to dry. If you don't have a mean to dry, then you have to bear the wetness. And then you might catch a cold. You might have pneumonia, etc., etc. So the mask does help. Because right now, I mean, we are swimming in disease everywhere. We have all kinds of disease in this world. You never know when you catch what.
Yes, Master.
So if you still want to go on with your life as normal as possible, then do protect yourself. I don't know why people even go out to protest the government just for not wearing masks. How difficult can that be, just to wear a mask? Just for peace sake. And then when nobody around, you can take it off. When you feel you're safe, then you can take it off. Just when you mingle with many people, and even if they don't have COVID-19, they might have other infectious disease, and they might infect you just the same. Well, what I'm saying is it's not that easy to be a leader. Okay, now you know. Don't ever wish to be a leader or even a master. Spiritual teacher or master also similar. Just enjoy your life quietly, low profile. Do your job, whatever your job is. Yeah, enjoy. Enjoy your peace and privacy. Anyway, so that's enough for now, huh?
Yes, Master.
You are happy, right?
Yes, Master.
Is there anything else I forgot? I look, okay? I look. Yeah. Because you have to tell me information about him, so I'm also having some other kind of thinking. You know, like, he's a rich man now, right?
Yes.
He fell before, but he became rich again, yes?
Yes, Master.
Yeah. Billionaire or millionaire?
Billionaire.
Okay, so one thing you don't have to worry about him is he will not take bribe.
Yes.
He will not be corrupted.
Oh, that's true.
And so maybe if something not right, he will say no.
Yes.
So that's what I say. Everybody are afraid of China because of business and all that. He's not. You see that?
Yes.
He refused them outright now. I'm not saying that is good, okay?
Yes.
I don't say good or bad about that. But what I mean is he's fearless.
Yes.
Normally he was in friendship with China.
Yes.
But now because of a pandemic or whatever reason, he cut them off. He kind of cut off many business and good tie with China. You saw that?
Yes.
So he's not a bribable man, okay?
Yes.
Maybe he did some wrong thing, but because he believed in it.
Yes.
Believe as a business person, yeah, okay? And everybody would not dare to cut tie with China or do anything offend China. He did. You know that.
Yes.
So you can trust him that he will not take bribe or he will not do things because of personal friendship or personal liking, okay? Personal interest. You see that?
Yes.
And his family, many support him. Only one or two, maybe not, huh?
Yes.
They are a rich family, so you don't fear that even his son or daughter will take bribe from somebody to do something.
Yes.
For personal favor or anything. Yes. And what else? So maybe in the future, if he's still there, if he think meat is not good for people, if he know about it, if he do research about it, and then he think it's not good, he would not take lobbying for an answer. He would just outrightly refuse. Because he refused many other things that he knows no good. You see?
Yes.
Just vegan, he did not know. Many people did not know about it. I did not know about all these bad things about non-vegan before.
Yes.
Okay, I know meat is no good, killing no good, but I did not know all this cruelty go behind the closed door in the meat factory.
Yes.
And the egg business even. I thought, okay, vegetarian people, they eat egg, okay. But it's so gruesome. So gruesome. They kill the baby chicken like that, yeah?
Yes.
Just ground them alive.
Yes.
I did not know that either myself. Why do I study about this thing? I did not know.
Yes, Master.
Yeah. And I thought milk, okay, because a cow would have abundant milk, enough for the calf, and also we take some.
Yes.
And then if it's too much, it's uncomfortable for the mother cow, so they took some. But I didn't know to the extent that they abuse the cow until their skin fall off. The bones crumple, that they cannot even stand up. Squeeze in like lemon until last drop like that.
Yes.
And feed them with hormone and all that so that they have more milk. I did not know. I mean, normal people would not know anything like this. Would they?
No, Master.
No, you also did not know, did you?
We did not.
No. And lucky we do this SMTV stuff now. We research more and more, and people give us more information and internet. Before, I didn't know what internet means anyway, okay? I don't use anything like that. I did not need, and now we know more and more. I'm just crying every day whenever I see the photos or the image of the abuse and torture animals, and it lasts me long time, okay? And before I win off that, it's another picture, another image coming, because I have to edit shows every day. And then my heart is painful every day because of the animals. I could die for them, 10,000 or how many, is an endless time, just to help them, but I cannot. It doesn't work that way, that's all. And maybe he offend many people because he speak too bluntly.
Yes.
That's one of the reasons I thought he could not be a president before. I thought people wouldn't vote for him. Okay, he speak too bluntly. Yeah, maybe too frankly and not president-like, not polished kind of trained speech.
Yes.
But that is just some personal stuff. As I said already, the world is in shortage of good politicians, so we just take what is there, okay, huh?
Yes, yes.
Even if he's not good, but he's not a saint. President is not a saint, okay?
Yes.
He does what he think is the best, or what he's advised by his assistant to do. Whatever character or personality he has, it also depends on his education and background in family. So you cannot just blame him alone, okay, huh?
Yes, Master.
As long as he can do good for the world and for Americans. In the general way, okay? In the big picture, not small thing, in small corners.
Yes, Master.
You cannot do things for everybody. In a minute and detailed way, a president can only do what he can. In his time, his situation, his capacity. They still push him to do for the second term. They say the American president can only do real American citizen business only in the first 100 days. After that, it's about second term already.
Yes.
Have to prepare, have to recruit, have to plan, all kind of things. That's what I said. American people say that in the press. But still, he managed to do all that. You see what he had done for the world and for the Americans. And that's already okay. I mean, not enough, of course. But for what he is and for what his situation and his office, what background and the country, all that, and the karma, all that, is already not bad. Okay, huh?
Yes.
So what is your question? Inspired me? What's about? I think that's just all about it, right? And one thing, I think what a family he has, huh? And he still can function, eh? Okay? Yeah. With all that blowing in the face, he still functions. But these are past already. Family should not air dirty laundry like that. I think.
Yes, Master.
But this is karma and this family rival and conflict. Nobody can avoid that. In my little opinion, if one family member became famous or powerful or working for the national or international interest, then the whole clan, not just family members or close family members, the whole clan should be proud and should help him or her to be more effective in helping the country or stabilizing the world, instead of picking on each other and distracting their voted, famous and strong family member so that she cannot fulfill her mission, her job more effectively.
Yes.
I would pray for President Trump. I just hope the American people forgive him for whatever they think he did wrong, if he did wrong. And I just hope that they will be choosing the one that's good for them and good for the world, okay? Because Americans and the world, we are one, you know?
Yes.
What happened to your country, America, is also will have a ripple effect in the world, okay?
Yes, Master.
Yeah, I just hope the American people will be more contented with whatever they will be choosing in the future, yeah? Okay?
Yes.
And I wish the candidate all the best in God's grace. And that whatever God has chosen, that will be done.
Yes, Master.
No humans can really truly choose a president, no matter what, okay? It is the karma of the whole country, or God chosen, okay, huh?
Yes, Master.
Of course, you are Americans and you worry about your country. I'm half American. I'm also half worried about my country. Okay, then that's it for now. And we talk next time, okay?
Yes, Master.
Thank you, Master.
You are still happy with what you have?
Yes,
very happy, Master.
Mm-hmm.
Every day. Take care of yourself, Master.
Yeah, well, I try my best, I'm telling you. But I still think I'm superwoman, how I do all this every day.
Yes,
Okay.
you are.
Sometimes I thought to myself, oh God, I need a husband. Not a joke, because a husband is more intimate, you know, can help you do many things, you know, next to you. Otherwise, no one else can be next to you 24/7 and then help you this and that.
Yes, Master.
But I'm just thinking, okay, I don't want to, okay, because maybe he bring more trouble than help.
Yes.
Mostly like that, okay? Mostly like that. Because they say men are from Mars and women from Venus, yeah? We don't mix, okay? Yeah. Actually, I don't have time for a husband because a husband also needs something.
Yes.
Even if I want to. I don't want, okay? I'm glad I don't have any. Okay, huh? Thank you.
Thank you, Master.
All right, so you should not wish for any wife either, okay? Because you don't know what you get into, okay?
Yes.
You still don't believe me? You want to try?
No, Master. No, try.
Good, very wise, very wise. Bravo. All right, God bless all of you, and
Bless you, Master.
God take note of all of the things that you do for the world and helping me, you know, old woman. Thank you so much, all of you.
Thank you, Master.
We love you. We love you, Master.
Thank you. I also love you. Yes, for all that you do for the world and helping me a lot. God loves you, I'm sure. I thank you all, in-house and out-house, you know, and all people in the world, all the helping hands in the world, including those who are not my so-called disciples, but helping the world in promoting vegan, making peace. They don't have to be my disciple. They are doing that, and they are better than my disciple.
Yes, Master.
They are more than just disciples in my heart, okay?
Yes.
Be vegan, make peace. People who do that are my disciples. I will bless them. I will help them any way I can. Okay, huh?
Yes, Master.
Thank you.
Thank you, Master.
Love you.
We love you, Master.
Mwah. Mwah, mwah. Ciao, ciao.
Ciao, ciao, Master.
On Friday, October 2nd, 2020, the President of the United States, His Excellency Donald Trump, announced that he and First Lady Melania Trump have tested positive for COVID-19. That evening, President Trump, who is 74 years old, was flown to Walter Reed National Military Medical Center, where he has been receiving an antibody therapy treatment. First Lady Melania Trump is quarantining and tweeted that she has mild symptoms but overall feeling good. In a video His Excellency tweeted on October 4th from the hospital, he stated his appreciation for the medical professionals as well as his fellow Americans and world leaders for their support, saying,
"The outpouring of love has been incredible. I will never forget."
Over several phone calls with Supreme Master Television team members on Saturday and Sunday, October 3rd and 4th, our most beloved Supreme Master Ching Hai took time from her intensive meditation retreat to express her deep concern regarding this news, and especially President Trump's health, asking us to pray for him and the First Lady. Master also told us to let fellow initiates know to pray if they would like to.
I just want to tell you something. The President Trump and his wife the First Lady got COVID-19.
We heard, Master.
How you knew? I just know it now. When did he get it?
It was on the news yesterday.
Oh, yesterday. I was too busy. I just saw it now. So have some prayer for them, huh?
Yes, Master.
For Mr. Trump, everybody became softer now. They don't attack him too much. That's also a good thing, but I worry. I hope he recovers. Yeah. He seems to be, unbeatable, but you never know.
Yes.
The negative tried to get him. That's what.
Oh.
If you want, can give him prayers, okay, huh?
Yes, Master.
Yeah. Because he's good. He's a genuine guy, and he really a very straightforward guy.
Yes, Master.
Whatever he did, they just blow it out of proportion sometimes.
Yes, Master.
And even in that position, you also couldn't do any better.
Yes.
Yes, Master.
America is so big. The border is big.
Yes.
They could import it from anywhere, anytime. You can close some border, like to Mexico or something, or Canada maybe, but they are leaking everywhere. Between America and Canada, for example.
Yes.
You see how big it is, right?
Yes.
Yes.
There was a joke about a long time ago. I thought I'd told you, but maybe the older SMTV. There's a tour guide, leading a group to go around sightseeing, and then they were lost and they couldn't find a way. So the people complained to the tour guide, say, I thought you are the best tour guide in Canada. He said, yes, I am, but we are in Maine now. The border is very blurry,
Yes.
And one time there was a guy who was hunting or something and lost in the forest. And the police caught him also, thinking he's spying. But what for the Canada spy the American? You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Yeah. The Canadian people can always go to America officially, openly.
Yeah.
There's no need to go in the forest and get lost in there. Sometimes they judge in funny verdict,
Yes.
I was kind of feeling very sorry for the president because he has to go out. He just out on the election time.
Yes.
And then they asked him to go and debate with the opposition and go this and that. And he's going to the hospital, and they even criticize him for not stopping to answer their question, the journalists. People are sick already and going to the hospital and still blame him for not stopping to answer their question. I'm glad you are not the president. When you meditate, you just think a little bit. You don't have to, but you can. Okay, huh?
Yes, Master.
There are so many people now, and many of his aides have been positive also.
Yes, Master.
And many more people, like famous people, also get positive infection symptoms. So I'm telling you, this pandemic is very serious. Now you know why I'm so serious about it, huh?
Yes, Master.
Now you know why I'm telling you guys to be extra cautious. It's not that simple. You cannot just go out in the public, eating in any restaurant and repeat it until you have enough virus in your body to get sick.
Yes, Master.
You could also be recovered because you have very little virus coming to your body.
Yes,
Master.
But if you have a lot, then you get sick seriously. Like, for example, if you see only one person and you take precaution with a mask, so even that person is infected, but because you take precaution and he's only one person and you're with him not long, then it could be that even though you have some virus from him, but you recover or you don't feel it, or your body immune system be able to fight. And then you don't feel like you're sick or you have it.
Yes,
Master.
Yeah, but if you continue seeing other people and again, then the virus multiply by your contact with other sick people or asymptomatic people.
Yes, Master.
Yeah, I told you before, many people make light or make fun of COVID-19. They all got it.
Yes.
Yeah, there's some report on the news, right? Yeah.
Yes.
How did you know about that from the news? How? You're not working? I thought you're working. You don't watch TV. I thought you told me last time long ago. When I said, okay, you see this and that program sometime, we don't have time to watch program. That's what you told me, remember?
Yes, Master.
Maybe not you, but another person, one of you. And now you know everything. You watch the news every day? No. You're not working?
I have to search news, so I watch news every day.
Oh, you are the news searcher?
Yes, Master.
Yeah, but everybody answer me at the same time, not just you. I ask you knew, and everybody say, yes, we knew, yes, we knew.
Yes.
Remember that just now?
Yes.
That means all of you are watching, huh?
No.
I cut you, huh? What?
What? We heard it from one person and then the news spread.
Really?
Yeah,
yes.
we did not watch.
Well, when we search for B-roll, also, Master, those pop up.
The headlines.
The headlines only.
The headlines pop up all over the internet. It's if you're searching for something, you see the headline pop up all over the place, even though you don't look in and watch it. And so it's just there, and you don't have to watch.
Good excuse. Good excuse. I never watch any news. I don't know how long ago, until recently, because of COVID-19, that I had to watch. I think from March or April, that's when I begin. I didn't watch them before. I asked somebody to make an app or something so that I can watch some news, because the news they collect was not good enough. So I had to do it until now. But yesterday and the day before, I was too exhausted. I could not, I was not enough time to see the news. Understand me? I mean the headline.
Yes.
I only knew it now. I just happened to see it now. It's getting onto the top even, my God. And he's all protected, you know. They say in the White House they keep distance, 6 feet or something. Yeah, 6 feet is not distant enough. But they cannot help it because, like his secretary or his aide sometimes have to be near, to talk, like the bodyguard and all that, security man. They cannot work from home for the president, right? Yeah, thus, they infected and then infect him.
Yes.
Yes.
And also, even, for example, his cook, his chef, in the White House, anytime he needs a meal, they immediately bring. They might not be sick, but they touch those frozen meat and fish and stuff like that, which are still virus-laden. The scientists have been researching and found that the virus still survives after 3 weeks. But if they continue doing more research properly, they will see that they survive even longer on frozen meat or fish or whatever, frozen. The virus survives in them longer even. So they will not be killed because of winter. That is the very dangerous thing. And then even though the chef or the cook are not sick, but they touch the frozen meat or fish to cook for him. And then they touch his plate while preparing for him. Then he will take the plate and he will consume the meals. And then, that's how possibly that he got sick. We just pray heaven to spare him. That's all we can do. I hope he'll be okay, because he normally did not think like he's going to get it. Other around the world keep denying it, make fun of it, went out and party, show the people without mask, and then boom, got it. And say it's hell. Coming from a man, you must know it's terrible to get that.
Yes.
Yeah, you are kind of like suffocating, like you're drowning. Can't breathe and all that. They really attack you. Oh, my God. So if you don't have to, don't go out.
Yes, Master.
Of course, if you have to, like you have toothache and you have to go, then you just go and just tell me that you're gone and then come back, quarantine. That's all. Okay, huh?
Yes, Master.
It's not forbidden. It's just for your own sake, better not, and for everybody else in the house.
Yes, Master.
Because if one of you is sick and come back, and then you spread all over. You see that?
Yes.
Because you live together in a bubble, yeah?
Yes, Master.
So it's better not, yeah.
Yes.
If you go out, come home, just have to quarantine.
Yes, Master.
At least 3 weeks.
Yes, Master.
Okay, that's it for now. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Master.
If you're willing, please pray for President Trump.
Yes, Master.
we need him. He's one of those good instruments in the world.
Yes, Master. Yes.
Despite how it look outside, I cannot explain everything.
Understood.
Yeah, but if I tell you he's a genuine good guy, you must believe me. I have no reason to lie to you.
Yes, yes, Master.
You know, right?
Yes.
I never see him. I don't know him. He is not my friend, relative, nothing. It's just for the world's sake.
Yes, Master.
He and Chairman Kim Jong-un are two of the few people who are working good for the world.
Oh, yes, Master.
There's another one, ex-vice president, but not in power right now. So, two of them.
Yes, Master.
We need them.
Yes, Master.
I also feel very sorry for him because everybody attack him relentlessly, constantly. And meanwhile, he still needs to deal with national affair and international relation.
Yes, Master.
Everybody just blame him, and don't relent, don't feel anything for him, yeah? He has to do many jobs.
Yes, Master.
It's not just the job that listed in the news, but many other things that the president must do. You know, just like I'm doing many things, not like only Sunday go out and dress beautifully and talk an hour or two and then go eat and tell jokes. It's not that.
Yes.
It's not just about in the camera, okay? It's not only that.
Yes.
Yeah. I suddenly feel so cold and I'm sweating, but cold. It is, yeah, I cannot tell anything. Never mind. You pray for him if you're willing.
Yes, Master.
Imagine if you're the president, you have to deal with so many things and many egos around you.
Yes.
And your own people even betray you, your family member attack you, stabbing you on the back, and still have to function. That's why his immunity is low, and now he got it.
Yes, Master.
Normally he shouldn't have. But immunity is low because too much stress, too much sorrow, pain. A man is not made with iron. Even a president is not. Yeah.
Yes,
He also has business to deal with and family and many other things that is not on the press. By the way, they say it's my symptom and it's only for precaution. It's not that. It's rapidly progressed, nastily and zealously. So he's in serious safety risk now. That's why I call you again, tell him to help pray for him. We need him.
Yes, yes, Master. Yes.
The world needs him. You see how many people we can really feel connected with. I mean, in high position and currently in office. Only a very few number of good leaders are really serious and genuinely good for the world, genuinely care for people. Even other leaders, they say many things, but maybe they don't do it so seriously and passionately like that. I feel that way.
Yes, Master.
Whenever you have time and you meditate, you just say a few words.
Yes, Master.
We'll pray, Master.
I do also. I'm still doing it. I suddenly feel so cold, but I'm sweating at the same time now.
Take care, Master.
Sweating and cold at the same time. Running nose. Oh dear, I'm not gone anywhere. So you cannot say I'm infected anything. You see what I'm saying?
Yes, Master.
I stay in the house all the time. I never even get out of the gate anywhere. I mean, out of the door maybe a few meters, but nowhere else. I don't see anybody. Don't worry, I will kick it off. Okay?
Yes, yes.
All right. You take care also, okay, huh?
Yes, yes. Thank you, Master. Thank you.
Meditate.
Master,
Yeah.
take care, please.
Yeah, you too. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Master.
Oh my God, I can't believe it. This kind of thing, originally, of course, it's just a mild symptom. But from then it progressed into the next stage. And it can be very fast. Within a few hours, your status of health will change very fast. From mild and easy looking to serious. And in that case, they have to put you in ventilation, isolation, intensive care. And that is serious. From that, it's very difficult to recover, if recover.
Yes, Master.
Some people in that stage for long, long months until they get out. And get out and still not completely well. This is very nasty, evil force.
Yes, Master.
But that is also because he's been eating meat and all that.
Yes.
And despite all this, he's so blindfolded not to be able to change. So karma can pounce on him. couple with all these beautiful, unloyal employees and family members. Then he became weakened. Imagine if it's you. Would you still be tough and strong?
No, Master.
Too much sorrow.
Yes, Master.
Too much pain is a wicked word. And the media also. And the opposition also.
Yes.
And the fueling protests and all that.
Yes, Master.
Oh, man. Okay, lah. Thank you, lah.
Thank you, Master. Thank you.
God bless. God love.
God bless you, Master.
Hello. I have just flipped the news and somebody say his condition deteriorated on Friday. You know, I did not know that news. Yes. I was just checking it inside only, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
And now the news confirmed it. This is from Fox News. It said today that White House Chief of Staff Mark Meadows confirms Trump's condition deteriorated on Friday. You see that?
Yes.
Even if the president say he's well and he's okay, but you see his staff say his condition deteriorated.
Yes, Master.
I did not read the news, only today. Did you know that before today?
No, Master.
No, okay, so that means what I said is true, huh?
Yes, Master.
You have also been praying for him, huh? All of you? Yeah?
Yes, Master.
If somebody is so sick, we pray anyway.
Yes, Master.
And he's a good tool for peace, so we have to pray for him, okay?
Yes.
The world needs him. It's good. I don't mind praying for him, even though he's not for vegan yet. So, as I told you, you know, even though he came out or he make a video or other people say he's doing well, he's feeling great, but I told you it's not like that. It's not like it's all well and it's fine. You remember?
Yes.
More or less, I say like that.
Yes.
So, I pray for him, and like we should pray for him if you're willing to, if you want to.
Yes.
Just a quick note to tell you that even now it's confirmed. Yeah.
Yes.
What I have said. Oh my God! So we pray for him and the First Lady as well. Yeah.
Yes.
Although we don't know them, but if they do good for the world, they are our friends.
Yes.
Yeah. I could shed a few tears for him because I imagine if I am the president and I'm attacked all over like that, because I know I've been attacked before, even with my own so-called disciples, and outside, you know, and other people and the newspapers and all that. Though it's all not true, but for me, sometimes it's overwhelming. And then he has to even take care of national affairs, and then now pandemic, and they still don't relent. Even as he's in hospital, somebody wish him bad. And his family clan even sue him for some more money. It's not nice, is it? It's not nice.
No, ma'am.
He's already down on the floor and they still have to kick him like that, huh? It's not gentleman, is it, huh?
No, Master.
No matter who, right?
Right.
Yeah, even like the Red Cross, they take care of both their side and enemies also. Even ordinary people, just the Red Cross workers, they do that without discriminating. So how can people, you know, in a high position, being so unkind? Yes. And all this propaganda to make his work more difficult. I'm thinking, you know, America is very free, and I like that very much, very democratic. And there were two parties, you know, like checking on each other. But sometimes they go in overboard, you know, like slandering each other and making too much trouble for the other party. You understand?
Yes.
I think if America wants to be more free, I think they should have the third party to be more fair for both of them.
Yes.
To check it out. That one party doesn't overdo in propagating bad news and bad gossip to the other party, especially to the presidential candidate. This is not good to spread this kind of toxic energy in the country, no matter who win, who lose.
Yes.
To compete is fine, but the competition doesn't have to be so poisonous.
Yes, Master.
Yeah, and especially one opponent already going down, wounded or injured, and still going and kicking him in the back and stabbing on the back like that. I think it's not nice for the world to watch.
Yes, Master.
Not good for America. Not good. Not good at all. Yeah. Freedom of speech, freedom of competition doesn't have to be so degrading like that, okay? In my humble opinion. But never mind. We pray for him, okay? Are you pray for him?
Yes, Master.
And First Lady also. We do what a humane person should do.
Yes, Master.
Regardless. Even if another candidate got ill like that, we also pray for him.
Yes.
We don't care whether or not they do good or not good. We should not be so mean and so degraded like that, so wicked like that.
Yes.
It's good that you walk the line.
Yes. Yes.
You make yourself upright person, virtuous person. That's what I want. We don't want anything else from the world. We left behind everything. I mean, that including myself. I'm one of your team members, okay?
Yes, Master.
I'm working also day and night, just like you. Well, maybe more, a little bit more than you. When you sleep, I still work. I have to. I sleep next to computer.
Yes.
And even if I finish the editing, I still think. And when I meditate, some more questions come clearer because I have more time to ponder upon it. And so I have more idea and sometimes addition of fix. And you don't mind, huh?
No, Master.
Sometimes I say an extra fix. You know that, right? Yeah.
Yes,
Because sometimes I'm working very hard and I don't have time to think more detail. And then when I sit down, meditate, and I remember and I work out better. Yeah. All right. So just let you know what I told you has been confirmed today. I saw it today because I didn't have time to see the news for, I don't know, many days. After 2-3 days, just a little bit, and then I cannot. So today I just finished the first batch of the documents that you sent me, and then have a little time in between. So I check it out, and this is the first thing I saw. So I just want to report to you in case you did not see it yet.
Thank you, Master.
People gather, in front of the hospital, water it,
Yes.
and they do vigil prayer for him. That's very good. But some people are very, poisonous, and they wish them unwell even in that stage already. That's very inhumane. Yeah.
Yes.
So you can see it's not that easy to be a president of such a powerful country. Position means nothing when you don't have protection. Whatever happened, we leave into the hands of heaven. But we pray.
Yes, Master.
Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you, Master.
When the North leader was rumored being sick, I also prayed for him. I did not tell you because it wasn't open, okay?
Yes.
I just pray for him myself. And also the Prime Minister of England, I also pray for him, all by myself. Yeah. Anyway, they're both okay, so whether they have been seriously sick or not, I've been praying for them. Now this president is also a very good-hearted person, even though he doesn't know how to express well. But what he does and his intention inside his heart is good. So we pray for him also, okay, huh?
Yes, Master.
All right, thank you, my love, and God bless you, God protect you.
Thank you, Master.
It's so scary. So many more famous people getting sick with this pandemic. Being a president is not easy. People come so near and working all day with him. Even if they keep 6 feet distance, that's not very far, is it, right?
No, Master.
6 feet is about 2 meters, right?
Yes.
No. This COVID, from the breath or coughing or sneezing, it can go 8 meters long. Yeah, the final one go up to 8 meters long. That's why during initiation I told him even keep at least 3 meter distance.
Yes.
And then I told you to wear mask because of that.
Yes.
Yeah. At least if you wear mask, it stops some of the virus.
Yes.
So you're not completely hit by the whole horde of them. If it's not too much, the body can defend. But if it's too much, then of course not everybody has enough immune power to cover.
Yes, Master.
So we just have to be more careful, that's all. That's why I keep telling you guys, don't go out unless really necessary. And now you know why, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Because when you go out, if you go shopping and eating, that's vulnerable.
Yes.
I mean, eating in the restaurant, how can you cover your mouth when you eat, huh?
Yes.
Yeah, and it goes through your nose, it goes through your mouth. When you open and eat, it goes to your food because the food is opened on your table.
Yes.
Yeah, even if you cover your mouth, how you eat anyway? Using the straw, big straw like a spoon size? No, I cannot. So that's why I say don't go eat out, huh?
Yes, Master.
Now you know I'm not very strict to you. I just worry. I just take care of you.
Yes. Thank you, Master.
You're under my wing. I have to protect you. So I'm not strict. Now you know more and more that whatever I told you is just for your own good.
Yes.
And of course also for the group, okay, that you're staying with together in a bubble.
Yes.
My God, we cannot fight enough in this world, you know. Yeah, I also wonder why I'm still staying in this world and working so hard for the love of humans and animals and all on this planet. For that love, we do it. Okay, we do what we can and, you know, to the end. Huh? Thank you. God bless. Any question at all? No, huh?
No, Master.
No, okay, go. Yeah. If you have any question, just post it in whatever the space that you have made, yeah?
Yes,
and,
Master.
And then one day, if I call and then you say, oh, we have question, then I will answer you.
Yes, Master.
Right, thank you, my love. Ciao, ciao. All right. Thank you, ciao. God bless you.
Thank you, Master. Love you.
God love you. I love you too.
Thank you, Master.